the house.
Yeah, if this fails up, we figure we try to, you know, get back to the olden days, just like we used to do.
It's kind of funny.
Come up here, yeah, but so if this cuts out, we'll end up going to the bottom.
Yeah.
Low power mode, why is that?
I think you have to turn that thing on.
I did turn it on. Is it on?
Now it's charging.
No, yeah, cool.
Nice. Yeah, we have a little charging box.
Yep, got that going. So it looks like it's rolling pretty good. We'll get everything set up here now that we think we might be sticking around for a while.
A little bit cloudy.
Yeah, a little cloudy back behind us. Thank you guys for joining us. If you were in the previous live stream, we apologize for the technical difficulties.
Kicked us out.
Yeah.
So we're cutting it a little close, but hopefully it's working now.
Yeah,
so.
Welcome everybody. Sandra and Diane. Diane.
And Diane.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Ooh, Bob's here from Canada.
From Sask. What's up, buddy? Yeah, we're up here at the top, just like
the old
school days. We could probably tilt this down just a little. We're kind of struggling.
We're kind of having fun, just remembering, you know, it's been about a year since we moved to the property.
Yeah, the property. Yeah.
Yeah, so things are going pretty good.
Yeah, we hoofed it up here real quick. Figured we were gonna live stream at the bottom, but we're like, hey, you want to go up to the top really quick? So that's why it was, you know, hit or miss there for a second in the beginning with the service.
Do we even go up there and try it? But
it seems to be working good now. Hopefully it holds up. That mountain that you guys see behind us, you know, right there, that is actually where the cell towers are. So we got a clear line of sight of it.
Right, up here.
Up here we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird. Sometimes it works great, and then sometimes it's just wishy-washy on here.
But here, so I can get to some comments.
Yeah, Liz will pull it up on her phone. Hopefully we can, you know, not use all the service. Try and...
All the service.
Yeah, use up all the service, the cell service.
Yeah. Hopefully there's enough.
It's got enough to do 2 phones up here.
Yeah.
But welcome everybody. I'll quit blabbling.
Yeah, blabbing.
Yeah.
Dale says he's wondering where us too.
Tippity top.
Tippity, wondering where, we're up here.
Yep.
Yuli is from Indonesia.
Oh, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome to the top.
Yeah, we wanted to come on here and just kind of say hey.
Yeah. It's been a little bit, like 10 days, I think, since we made a video or uploaded a video at least.
It's gone by fast. Like,
I know,
things are just zipping by. So.
I know. We've been doing a lot of like just nickel and dime stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a video in the making, kind of what we've been doing, but yeah, we've just been trying to keep up with things.
Yeah, we have so much going on as far as, you know, just with the wedding and everything coming up this summer.
I think that's probably how everybody is. Like, you have so much to do, but then time just slips away. It's like you don't end up doing, you know, as much as you could be in certain situations, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, so we're
we've been busy, but at the same time, it's like we haven't been video busy.
Yeah, we haven't been like super diligent.
Yeah, so hopefully this next week we can roll back into it a little bit. We shot a video today actually, so we'll start editing that one as well.
So yeah, we hope everybody out there that's with us is doing good.
And happy Mother's Day to anybody just
Mother's
popping
Day.
in.
Hopefully everyone's doing well, hanging in there.
Oh, you can hear the turkey down there. There's a turkey goblin on the other side of the mountain. I've heard him a few times.
We have June.
Now.
Oh yeah, it's June's birthday today.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, June. I forgot it's June's birthday.
She's a big bad 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Terrible twos.
Terrible twos.
No, she's a good girl.
It seems like she's been around for longer than that, but it's not. Those women, they make their mark.
they leave their impression.
Big toll on you.
Yeah, it does. It's like, what was life without little June?
Yeah. Yep. It was just mellower, not as. She's a good dog.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She's pretty funny.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Junie B. Is she over here?
Yeah, she's over here.
Oh, she's even wagging her tail. Let's see. There we go. What's up, Junie B? Junie B, look at the camera. Oh, what's up, Junie B. Jones? Happy birthday. So she's 2.
Yeah.
She is a good girl.
She's got fluffy tail.
Yeah, long, fluffy foxtail. But yeah, what else is new in Idaho, up here in North Idaho? The weather's been
nice. Last week it was
really oddly nice. Yeah. It's really
dry.
Yeah, jinx.
Dry. Trying to keep water on all of the new plants. And
oh yeah, so we've been planting a lot. we've been doing that. We have, I don't know, I bet we've planted, say, 30 plants, like 30 just little starts over the last little bit. And you guys will see that in this next video. We're trying to like stabilize our hillside a little bit.
Yeah, one of our few notorious hillsides that, you know, this property that you could tell that there was a slide however many years ago.
Yeah.
So then it's just bare, like a bare hillside that we need to hopefully establish some roots and greenery and trees and shrubs and stuff.
Right, get some ground cover going and get some roots in the soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been planting that and trying to keep it wet. I mean, it has been really dry. So we're already in a drought here in Idaho. The last time we were in a drought that was like comparable to this was, I think it was 2015. And we didn't hit like this point in the drought until like late June or early July. So we are already like super dry here in Idaho.
Dry season for sure.
We have had no rain. You can see these clouds behind us. I mean, even right now, there's like minimal, like a raindrop.
Yeah.
We need some rain.
It's probably raining in other places like in the county, but
probably.
You know.
We haven't had, you know, April showers bring May flowers.
No.
We didn't have any rain in April.
Barely.
Like we haven't had any like days of rain. It's been like a little blip of showers.
Yeah. So how's the weather where everybody else is?
Yeah, I wonder if it's similar throughout the world or the nation or the country.
We have Monterey is here from Mexico, or Luis, sorry, is here from Monterey,
Mexico. Oh, what's up, Luis? Thanks for joining us.
Ted is here from Oregon.
Oh, what's up, Ted? Thank you for joining us. Thanks for popping in. We are hanging out up at the top. If you guys didn't figure that out, we'll pan over this way and show you guys what we got. It's a pretty good view over there, too. So this is where...
As you can...
Oh, and Mr. Jed's in there. Hi, Mr. Jed. He's a good boy. But this is where...
the deck, is that where you're at?
Yeah, the mountaintop cabin
that we haven't
deck
gotten to
thing.
quite yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is exactly where the deck's going to be. So
we're actually...
Before the end of the summer, we're going to be sitting up on this deck.
You know.
It's going to happen. 100%.
We were pretty ambitious digging these holes. I mean, we need to do it.
Yeah, it's just...
We need to get the lumber cut for it. So we've been working at that.
Another one of those things.
It's on the list.
You have to do this to do this.
Yeah.
But you have to do this first so you can...
Right.
Or you just pick something and you go for it. Like, that's kind of what you have to do, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah. Like we did today.
Yeah, we just did it today.
We just did a project today that we've just been putting off for who knows how long.
Yeah,
for who knows what reason.
Right.
But
years, really. We built that
chicken
coop years ago.
Yeah.
And we finally kind of finished it today. Almost finished it today. So that was cool. Yeah. But yeah, so this is where the deck's going to be. I think that's what we're getting at. Yep.
Let's see.
It's on the list.
Sassy says you lost all your facial fat. You guys look strong and happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is nice to be in touch with nature.
Yes.
It's nice and peaceful up here.
Seriously, listen to the turkeys and the birds. You can hear a cricket over here. You guys, let's be quiet. You think you can hear it?
I don't know.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear the cricket?
Probably not. It's over that edge just a little bit. It's so nice
Aunt
right
Diane's
here.
been having rain in Texas.
Ooh,
that's
nice.
good.
Lucky. Very nice.
Lou's here from South Florida.
Oh, what's
Rainy
up, Lou?
day there today.
Rainy in Florida too, huh?
Degrees,
Send
though.
some this way.
Seriously.
81.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Warm. I think it got up to 63 today, maybe.
Somewhere.
It's cold this morning though. It was below freezing this morning.
It was 29 degrees when I woke up this morning
so
here.
That's not good for plants.
Not good. June's hair floating around.
Yeah,
actually, all the plants seemed to do okay. Nothing was like super shriveled up yet. We'll know like tomorrow or the next day, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep your fingers crossed.
Right.
I hope they made it. That'd be cool.
Feeling lucky.
We got a little bit of work into that, so I think it'll go.
For sure.
Yeah.
Lou says maybe a solar kiln to dry that wood.
Yeah, so my buddy Mr. Mustache that you guys have seen in some of the previous videos, he is actually working on a solar kiln at his place. I had never even heard of one of those things until he brought it up, a couple weeks ago. So I'm super interested in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check out his once he's kind of got that going. I know he's starting to work on it here soon, I think.
Is it something you build?
Yeah. I don't know exactly the idea of it, but Chris has explained to me a few things. But yeah, so
that would speed the process up.
It would speed the process up for sure, especially with all the sun that we've been having.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because
we got our one wall up but then, I mean, you know, we just didn't have the space cleared out or the efficiency to just have a ton of wood stocked up.
Well, and those little thin boards that we're using for the shiplap, those dry really quick. You know, that's a lot of surface area that's being used to dry, essentially.
Right.
And we just, you know, for example, we checked the thick slabs that we have cut to use as countertop. And those are still at like 17% moisture. And they've been in the shop for just as long.
Right, fans.
Yeah.
The fans have kind of been off and on them, but...
Yeah, we need to be more diligent with the fans. But yeah, it seems like the thick slabs take a while to dry. So if we did have some sort of kiln to, you know, expedite the process a little bit.
That would be super ideal.
Yeah, so once he starts on that, maybe I'll try to shoot a little video on that as well and, you know, show you guys his design. And maybe we'll spitball from that and try to do one here as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah. Sassy says he can hear the crickets because his headphones are good, or maybe he's just imagining it.
Hey, either way.
If you know what crickets sound like, you could probably hear them in your head.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it is peaceful up here, that's for sure. Every now and again you can hear the train. There's actually 2 sets of tracks by our property. One is used like much more frequent than the other one, so.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll catch one when we're up here. Possibly.
Maybe. Kind of sounds like it.
Oh, is there one coming?
That's your shocking.
I think there is one. Oh, I can see it. Yep, there's one coming around the bend.
So I don't know if all of you guys, some of you guys probably know the train tunnel goes through our property.
Yeah, literally through it like...
So you'll hear it loudly up here and then it will go away and then you'll hear it come out the other side.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I wish we could run down. I would literally try to show you guys, but I know as soon as we leave this spot, we're going to lose service.
Oh yeah, for
sure. We did a lot of trial and error when we first moved to this property.
Selective.
This is where you have service, right here.
That's good. It's okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
But, yeah. So hopefully it doesn't get too loud. It shouldn't. You
Yeah.
can feel the ground shake a little bit sometimes.
Little bit,
so
yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
Let's see. So Lou says it's like a greenhouse. It traps in heat, proper venting to pull air in from bottom and out the top.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to definitely do some spitballing and some ideas with that. We're kind of talking, my buddy and I, and that's going to be, you know, you got to plan that out because say you build it, I mean, best case scenario, you build it 16 feet long to fit some 16-foot boards. You know, you got to really plan out where you're moving your stuff and all that.
For sure.
Yeah, we have a lot on the list before that, unfortunately.
Yeah. John says, how thick are your wall boards?
Those ended up being 1/2 inch thick. Yeah, those came out 1/2 inch. So I did like I think it was just a touch over like a 1/4 inch shiplap groove, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, it was something like that. So it worked out good, and they were all pretty consistent too. All the boards. We didn't plane them. We didn't sand them.
Yeah.
They straight up rough cut, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it does look nice. I mean, we'll see. We just have to see about like shrinking and all that stuff. But
well, we checked the moisture on those.
It should be good.
We researched it, and like from what I found, you don't want to put any wood inside, like for indoor purposes. If it's over like 9%, you really want it at like 6% moisture. Right. And that's what we had. We had like somewhere right around 7. So those should hold up, and none of the gaps have been getting bigger or anything. So those should hold up.
Still looks really good.
Hopefully the train isn't like too loud behind us. It's coming through.
Yeah.
Should be fine though.
A little bit. It doesn't blow its horn, so that helps.
No. Every now and again I hear someone blow it before the tunnel. I don't know why.
Yeah.
In case somebody's in there or something's in there.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah. Definitely.
It can get out if possible as fast as it can.
Be a nice little warning.
Yeah.
Poked my head in there once or twice. Just checked out.
Yeah.
You can hear the trains coming. If anybody's ever grown up around railroad tracks, you probably know that like you can hear the tracks like ping and whine if a train's coming. Like you can't even hear the train coming yet. You can hear the tracks start to like do their thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember hearing that noise when we used to put pennies on the train tracks when we were kids.
The squealing gets pretty loud sometimes.
Yeah, the squealing does get pretty loud from the wheels. Man, there's so many birds out. So thank you guys for joining us, and I don't know.
You're here. Thank you. We're just kind of rambling along.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. I know I've said that once or twice.
Mother's Day.
What?
Yeah, no. Mother's Day and June's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, June. I forgot.
June's birthday.
Yeah.
She's 2.
I forgot this morning, too. Liz reminded us.
I had to look at her papers because I was like, is it the 9th or the 7th, of May?
It's
like, I
today,
knew it was. It's today.
Yeah.
It's the 9th, yeah. So I had to look at her papers and then I figured it out that it was.
Happy birthday, Junie.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's in the 2s. She's a good girl.
She is a good girl. They were good dogs today, mostly.
Yeah.
They did a little barking at who knows what, but yeah, living their dog life.
That's what they do. That's what they're best at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We have Lawrence is from Kansas. He's here.
Oh, what's up? Thanks for joining us, Lawrence.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See, Ken says the track singing brings back memories. Did you grow up around train tracks?
Yeah. It's
you grew up by the train tracks.
I grew up as well, yeah. For people who grew up, I'm sure that brings back some memories for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of, we cohabitate with the trains,
Yeah. I grew up in high school at my parents' house. We lived like right at a crossing, and somehow, like, you would never believe it, but somehow you really do get used to that noise. It's weird. Like, you sleep through it and everything.
But then you go back like later on.
Oh, I can't sleep at their house now.
Yeah.
It's so loud.
Right.
But you do get used to it after a while. There's times here that, halfway through a train, I think like, oh, there's a train.
Yeah.
Didn't even hear that.
Right.
It's pretty wild.
It depends. Some of them are louder than others. Like if it's, I guess, squealing more. Some of them don't really squeal at all.
Some don't. If it's raining, they don't squeal, which I really think, the squeal's odd. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's like the high pitch.
Yeah, I wish they could figure something about that. They need to have like some oiler right in front of the train wheels, like on the engine. They just need to have like a couple cans of WD-40, so they just like spray the tracks.
Yeah.
And then the trains won't squeal anymore. Maybe I should try to patent that.
Something to think about.
At BNSF. Duct tape some WD-40 cans to the front of the train.
Duct tape, that'll last.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Get those tracks to pipe down a little bit.
Pipe down.
They do freaking scream sometimes. It is loud, like ear-piercing loud when you're at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yes.
What else is new here in Idaho? Lumber prices. Man, did the lumber prices go down for you guys?
I don't think so yet.
Yeah, no, not here either. Yeah.
So
That's not new though.
No, that's not new.
That's old news. $76, I think it was, for a sheet of plywood.
I think 78.
78.
Home Depot. Yeah.
Crazy stuff. And then I saw steel was really expensive as well. I haven't even looked at like metal prices recently, but yeah, I saw that one up. Yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna bust. There's no way it can hold like this. Not a chance.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not a chance.
We'll see what happens.
Yep. The weather's been good. Oddly good. We've been planting. We have seeds. So I've sowed some seeds outside, just like straight in the dirt. Those came up today. Finally.
Yeah, sunflowers. Right?
After 2 weeks, yeah. So we're trying to grow all of our own flowers for our wedding. So that's like, we're trying to do a lot for our wedding.
That's something. Yeah, we're getting married at my childhood home, my parents' house. So we have been had to excavate where we're gonna put our big tent.
Yeah, we got like one of those
have to grow
big
grass.
tents. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people.
Lots of cleanup, lots of flowers. So we're trying to grow pretty much all the flowers, all that we can at least.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll be good.
A lot at their house, so.
Yeah, all the flowers be homegrown. That's we're trying to get like a lawn to grow where everybody's gonna be partying essentially.
So that's fun.
It's a
big
feat.
thing coming up.
Right. So we've been working at that. That's, some of the other thing why we haven't had a video up in the last 10 days or so.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Feels like it's been.
We poured concrete. I don't think I put any pictures, but we poured concrete at Liz's parents' house as well.
Oh, yeah.
I actually was going to live stream that right in the beginning.
Did it turn off?
Yeah, this thing doesn't want to stay on. We have a charger up here.
Yeah.
Trying to charge these phones.
Yeah, it does shut off sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's odd. It says the battery's full, but it keeps turning off.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Let's see.
We'll see if it
Who
stays
else
on
we have
now.
here? Carrie from Texas says your big building is very cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love it.
We think it's pretty cool
We're
too.
super excited about it.
Yes. I'll try to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
We're at 10%. We need this charger to work right now.
We're kind of banking on that.
It keeps trickling
charging
down.
Now?
Yeah, it's for some reason it keeps shutting off.
Right,
hopefully it rolls up.
Chevelle's here.
Good evening, what's up, Chevelle? Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, hi.
Hopefully you're doing well this evening. Yeah, it's, what time is it here? Probably about 5 o'clock here.
Close to 5.
Yeah, somewhere. So I don't know what time there. Yeah, but thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We're kicking it old school, up on the mountaintop again, getting back to the roots.
Back to the roots.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the proposal site.
This is a big site up here. This is where, when we were looking to buy the property, you know, we came up here and we're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
We
loved it. Yeah, that was probably one of the biggest sellers.
It was sick. Like, the property was sick until we saw this. And, like, once we saw this, we're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is super
We can make something out of this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that worked out perfect. Yep. So we got that going.
Right. Yeah, we're in the middle of where our, you know, concrete or our deck is going to be up here. So that's something we jumped the gun a little bit before we were ready to like really dive into it.
Dug footer holes. It's not going to be concrete. Liz said concrete.
I don't know why I said concrete, but
yeah,
because we talked about having concrete in the ground.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to pour like where the pier's set. But yeah. No, it's not going to be a concrete deck. It's going to be a wooden deck.
Wooden deck with concrete.
Concrete footers. Yeah, for sure. It'd be tough to pour a whole slab up here.
It would not make much sense.
No, you'd have to do a lot of pumping.
It's going to be a wooden deck.
Wooden deck. Yeah, up here. I was saying we did concrete at your parents'. If you guys should comment, we didn't even put rebar in that concrete.
They got that special kind, right?
Yeah, there's like, it came with like, it looked like bobby pins, I thought.
I didn't even see it in it.
It was little pieces. You weren't there. Yeah. It was little pieces of like bobby pin that was mixed in with the concrete, and it's like supposed to act as rebar essentially. You know, it's, I mean, hundreds of thousands of these things, guys, like all intertwined together. And then they also put like a fiberglass in it. There was like, the guy called it cat hair, and it actually kind of did look like cat hair, but I think it was some form of fiberglass. But yeah, we didn't rebar that concrete, and it turned out really good. It's all, you know, we'll see over time, but yeah, I'd never seen those little chunks of metal in concrete. It was cool. Yeah. It was really cool.
Nice. That's awesome. I wasn't there. I was at work, but they got her done. Got
her poured. It's flat.
Flat.
Yeah, we'll show you guys all that here one of these days once we do. I think we have plans to do a little video.
Yeah,
over at your parents.
What we got going on. It's gonna be a big day.
Yeah, big day, big project.
We're excited.
We got a lot on our plate right now.
We do.
It's fun though.
But that's it's fun. It's
keeps
all
you going.
We're still just, you know, laid back living.
Oh man, yeah. I can't wait till we can actually like enjoy this.
I know. Even like once we tick. So I don't know, like with work, I work at a school, so I'm going to be off for the summer here in a month. So that's well needed, you know, to have both of us here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So once we have that, and then after the wedding, I feel like things, I don't know, hopefully chill out a little bit for us.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. Then the house will start to be wrapped up a little bit as well, too. Yeah, we're just
lots of finishing touches.
Right,
There's still lots to do, but yeah. Okay, let's catch up on these. So Richard is here from North Carolina. Hello, Richard.
What's up, Richard? Thanks for joining us.
Dick wants to know how land prices are in the area.
See, there's no roof. It's through the roof, but there's no roof.
It's expensive, like everywhere.
Wicked expensive. So, I mean, like minimum $10,000 an acre. I saw one they were selling the other day, and that was a ton of land too. So it was actually cheaper. I think it was like 40 acres or something, and they wanted like $500,000 for this. So yeah, land is wicked expensive.
Definitely not the time to be buying.
No, at least not here. I know, like in other parts of the country, it might be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
I know there's a big influx, like Idaho, Utah, Alaska. They all have like this surge of people getting the goods, essentially.
Getting it while you can.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, and the price reflects that. Absolutely reflects that. I mean, we've both lived here for the better part of our lives, and like this is insane. Some of the prices around here, it's just like it's unbelievable. It truly is unbelievable what people are getting for some of these houses or their land or.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, we got in at the right time. I mean, even our chunk of property, you know.
Yeah, we don't even know it.
We couldn't afford any of it at this point with the price of lumber, the price of land.
Yeah, just months before COVID, like really.
A month.
Came through and, you know, full force.
Seriously, so yeah.
But yeah, let's see here. Yep. Chris Bishop's here. Hi, Chris.
What's up, Chris? Thanks for joining us.
Richard says, how many acres do we have? About 9.5.
9.5, yeah. Some maps say 10, some maps say 9. Most maps agree at like 9.5 to 9.8, so we just say 9.5. Yeah. I think it is almost 10 though.
Yeah.
I was looking at today, actually, yeah.
Chris says fiber cement is awesome.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that. I had never really seen it in person.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see the longevity of it. I'd be really interested in that because we're probably going to have to rebar when we go to pour our pad for the sawmill just because that fiber cement, I think it's like an extra $30 a yard is what your parents paid.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. But then the trucking was more because it had to come from Sandpoint because they can't mix it up in Bonner's Ferry here. So, yeah.
Right.
Definitely a little bit more of a price tag, but you know,
might be worth it.
Might be worth it.
To not have to get the rebar and then.
Yeah, I wonder if rebar. I'm sure rebar went up. I remember.
Everything is.
I think we paid like $8 for a 20-foot stick of 3/8 rebar when we poured our slab. So I wonder if rebar has gone up. Yeah. Rebar was cheap last summer. It is crazy.
Makes you wonder, like, what's next, you know?
Yeah, what's next?
Hopefully nothing crazy, but...
Hopefully nothing crazy, but something's a-coming.
Yeah.
Something's on the horizon. I don't know what, but...
Yeah, so Richard and Chevelle both live in North Carolina, and they say same there, prices are just through the roof.
Same thing, man.
I think, yeah, probably most places that, like, people are like, oh, yeah, this is a really awesome place to live.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's just amazing. I don't know.
But anywhere, any sort of land, I feel like is what you want to have. You know. Yeah,
there's always value in land, and I think people are kind of seeing that too a little bit. You know, it's nice to have a place to go to, and you know, at this point in time, it doesn't seem like land's ever going to lose its value.
No, you know, I mean, there's only so much land.
Yeah, there really is. You know? People are gobbling it up. Oh, Jed found a nice pine cone. That looks like a really nice pine cone, Jed.
He's gonna come show everybody.
Take a lap. Probably hear him crunching. I gotta go use the facilities. Yes.
The facilities. Yeah. So let's see here. Just me here. Mike's using the facilities. We welcome to anybody new that's been popping on. We are up here at the top of the mountain, top of the property. You know, this is where our mountaintop deck is going to be one of these days. Happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday, happy June's birthday. I know we've said all that, but for anybody new popping on, today we did another little project. We're actually pretty productive today. So we're gonna try to be keeping up that speed and stay full force into the productivity. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. It's good to kind of get on here and chat, keep up with everybody. So, yeah. Oh,
I thought of a exciting thing while I was over there in the trees.
What?
So, last year was our very first year, but we got invited to a little event last year here in Idaho, and I think we can start talking about this, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Down last year it was in Athol, Idaho. I think the plans for this year is the same spot, and it's just going to be like a little meet and greet for all the local YouTube channels that are kind of around us. There's, you know, maybe around a dozen or so YouTube channels that are kind of in like our immediate area, you know, all kind of close to here, and we do just a little meet and greet, I guess you could call it. Some of the people, I think us included, we're gonna have, you know, just like a little table set up, and I think we're gonna make coasters. out of some of the birch that we have just on the property here. So, you know, we'll kind of have some swag that you guys can pick up from us, and you guys can come there and, you know, we'll do a little question and answer thing, I think.
Yeah, kind of like a pop-up, YouTube pop-up.
Yeah, last year they had a couple animals there. I don't know if that's going to be a thing this year.
Still kind of in the works.
We're still in the early stages of the planning. I don't even know the date yet. I think
15th
we have a tentative date yet set, but yeah, date to come, and we'll definitely let you guys know on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be a cool little opportunity. I don't know, you know, obviously we have subscribers from all over the world, essentially. But yeah, anybody that's in the area, or if you want to make a trip and come check out the area, Athol, Idaho, date here in the next, what is it, month
TBD.
or 2 months, I think?
Months. Yeah,
right
June,
about.
July.
Yep, right in there. So that'll be a cool spot. There was a burger stand last year. Burgers were super good, so there'll be food, there'll be swag, you know, being sold by the other channels, and all the other channels will be there as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a cool opportunity to kind of meet some of us and some of these other guys and kind of see what we got going on up here.
Yeah.
And all are welcome. Yeah.
All are
free
welcome.
event. You don't have to pay to get in or nothing. Yeah, you know, not. Ooh, look at this.
What is it?
It's a spider. Liz had a spider crawling on her.
Thank you
Daddy,
for
long
saving me.
legs. I got it. So yeah, come join us.
Come join us.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Lou says, how's the tree sap selling? That's season's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, season's over. It was kind of a bust.
A little bit.
From what I gathered, we should try to burn it down to syrup next year. I think there's much more of a market for syrup than there is just the sap or the water, essentially.
Yeah.
So
I heard like you need a lot of water to make syrup, like thousands of gallons.
It's 30 gallons will make maybe a quart of birch syrup. And if you do maple, I think maple's only like 11 gallons to a quart or something like that. It's somewhere right in there. But yeah, you need a ton of birch water to make birch syrup. And that is why birch syrup is much more expensive.
Yeah, true. You need a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of water to make syrup.
What we've been kind of brainstorming, guys, and struggling with a little bit is a simple logo. Because, like, we want to be able to put a sticker on these bottles, say, or on the bottom of these coasters that we're going to be selling. But we can't have, you know, some crazy extravagant logo.
Like the one that we have right now is like kind of our logo. I don't know if anybody's even really seen it. But
yeah, I mean, we did have a, I can't even remember that website now. Bonfire, yeah. Yep, we had, where we still have the bonfire going. I do have to relaunch it. But yeah, we had a logo drawn up, and I mean, super cool, but way too intricate.
Yeah.
Way too intricate.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure that out too.
Yeah. So the tree sap we'll try again next year. You know, it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of a fun little thing. So we'll try it again next year. Short season, so you have to really be like on it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. We need to like definitely ramp the game up too. We need to be collecting. I mean, we do collect every day, but we only had like 3 jars out, and they're all, I think, just pint jars. So
the big ones.
Yeah, we need to put like a gallon jar under this thing, because those trees they'll produce almost a gallon a day. So if we could get 30 trees going at almost a gallon a day, you're getting almost a quart a day of syrup. So that's not bad.
For anyone that didn't hear our last spiel about the tracks, we are next to the railroad tracks, where we have tracks pretty close to our property.
Oh yeah, Chevelle, yeah. I just saw that pop up. See, here's the rail cars.
Yeah, the tracks go like through our mountain basically. We have a tunnel.
That's it.
So when the train goes through every now and again, it's a little loud up here.
You know, it's funny that we bring up the squeal again, because I hear some of the old timers around here, and they say the trains, like, they never used to squeal. Never.
Really?
And I think, and this is just like total theory, but I think it has to do, there's probably a ton more weight on them now, and they're probably going a lot faster.
Yeah. I
think that could be it. But yeah, I mean, we've lived by the tracks the whole time, and yeah, these old timers, they say, man, they never used to squeal like that. It's loud.
Yeah. Interesting.
It is. It's crazy.
Let's see. Keith asked if we're building a greenhouse. We do have kind of like, we call it the hoop house.
We got a hoop house.
We have a hoop house.
A hoop house.
And we kind of just threw it up, slapped it together. We do want to, I mean, obviously we want to build a nice greenhouse here pretty soon, but that wasn't top of the priority. This hoop house though works pretty good.
Yeah.
We actually have some plants. We're waiting on some pots to arrive to replant and put them in the hoop house.
Yep.
Now that it's actually warm enough to be putting stuff outside.
Oh, let's catch people up to speed on that super cool grow light operation zone that we planted all the seeds in like 2 months ago. Oh, wow, nothing grew.
We haven't even talked about it because it's like,
nothing grew.
Well,
I think it was too cold.
There was a lot of reasons. Like, it was too cold.
Yeah.
That was probably like the top reason was it was just
I'm pretty
too
sure
cold.
it was too cold.
I'd go down there and that light would have like turned itself off. So it's like, oh, how long have these been sitting in the dark?
Plus, reason
Water.
B, they were cheap lights.
Yeah.
So the lights, who knows if they were actual grow lights even.
Yeah. So we tried again with, some of the seeds.
We bought like a reputable, just a little grow light. I think it's like a GE brand grow light, but actual grow light. So we bought that, cut it out, put it upstairs where it's warm in the loft, and all those are actually growing. Yeah, so those are growing. So we need to move those outside because they're starting to get like root bound, I think.
Yeah, so we'll show you guys the hoop house one of these days when we go to put the plants in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video when we go to transplant everything for sure. Yeah.
So mostly we have vegetables and flowers. Right now we're doing a lot of flowers. I don't
Almost
know if
all
anybody
flowers.
that didn't catch it, we have a wedding coming up. So Mike and I are getting married in August, and we're going to be growing most of the flowers, both here and at my parents' house where the wedding's going to be.
Yep.
So mostly we're trying to get the flowers to grow right now, but we have vegetables that are going to be coming up too.
Yep. Lots of tomatoes. So it's funny, was it last year our seeds didn't grow either? And you put the dirt back in. So now I just happened to dump some dirt outside in the fall. There were seeds in that dirt. They're growing. There's like peas growing randomly in this pile of dirt, and there's tomatoes growing in there.
So it's taken us a little bit to figure it out.
Yeah. We're going to dig them up though. We're going to try to salvage all these little plants that are growing everywhere.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
It is funny.
But they're growing, at least it's growing. Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, even it doesn't even feel late because it's still, like we mentioned earlier, it was like 29 degrees this morning, so
yeah,
it's still pretty chilly. We have been getting a lot of sun and not any rain.
No rain.
But it's we're getting into the good season. So let's see here. We're gonna catch up on some comments.
Oh yeah, what do we
Some
got?
people commented on the railroad tracks, the rail cars.
Oh yeah.
So maybe another one will come through when we're talking. Who knows? Hopefully it's not too loud.
Yeah. Still charging.
See, Chevelle asked how the chickens are. The chickens are thriving. They're doing very well. That's something we worked on today. So we're going to be editing a video about the chickens in the house and their yard and everything.
Yep.
See, Steven is here from Alabama.
What's up, Steve? Thanks for joining us.
Yep. And then Lou asked, do you think the squeal comes from the axle wheel or the wheel tracks?
I personally think it's the tracks, the wheel and the track contact. I don't think it's the bearings in the axles. If it's the bearings in those axles, those guys are slacking. Yeah. That's piss poor if that's the bearings. I really think it's the tracks.
It's the tracks too, because sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. And even like on the same car, like
it seems to have spots. I noticed there's certain spots in the tracks where like it almost always squeals, and it's obviously almost always on a corner.
Right.
And then once that train hits like a straight stretch, the squeal goes away. So yeah, I really think it's got to be the contact on the rail.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'd think too.
Yeah, put some WD-40 cans. I'm telling you, one on each in front of that train.
Spritz it maybe it can sense like where it needs to be spritzed.
I mean, maybe you could even hire a guy to do it. Give him like a harness to hang off the front of the train. And then you'd have like holsters of WD-40, have like bullet straps of WD-40.
That's crazy.
You're the WD-40 guy for BNSF.
Crazy.
You just keep the tracks quiet. Can't have the tracks loud, man.
Okay.
Gotta pipe them down.
Speaking of crazy. Okay, so the heat in the hoop house, it's better used for an off-grid heater. I used casuals to heat up and it stops the frost. Yeah, I was amazed. Like when Mike said we're gonna build this hoop house, I'm like, oh, this is the jankiest looking thing. But when I looked in there, when I looked in there after of it just kind of sitting there for a month without us putting anything in there, it's thriving in there.
Thank
like
you.
the grass is so tall and green.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And like not even having to water it, you know, like it sweats, so it's getting
there's
plenty
so much moisture in those things.
Yeah. Anyways, Brad says, congrats on getting married. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
We're excited. We got, everything happened like last March, you know, we bought the property, we got engaged. I was like right in the middle of school, about to graduate. And now here we are.
Yep, a year later, a little more than a year later.
Yeah.
Yep, we got a house built, mostly built.
Yeah.
Just needs the finishing touches now, really. I mean, the structure's there, so that's cool.
The structure is there. Just need a lot more walls and finishing stuff.
We've come a ways, you know, so I water the plants every day. It takes me like an hour to water all these plants. I need to get a sprinkler is what I need to do. But yeah, I was thinking about that. Like last year, we used to have to run over and pull start the generator. And then as soon as the generator was running, then the water's going. Like we didn't have a pressure tank or nothing. And then you're hoping that little nipple doesn't pop out because that was just a mess.
Seriously.
But yeah, even to just be able to go up to the water spigot, we got one of those frost frees and just be able to turn the water on and have like a hose to spray the plants.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. It's pretty amazing.
Never take running water for granted. Any water
seriously.
in general, like it's just.
If I've learned nothing else from this.
Can you hand me that water? Speaking of water.
Speaking of water.
Okay, so Matt asks how the sawmill is working.
I would say I would give it out of 10 stars at this point in time. I'd probably give it 8.6 stars.
And why?
Because the blade that came with it is absolute garbage, and they should address that, like give you a decent blade at least. And there's just like a few small quirks to it, but there's really nothing major. It's a cool little mill, so it's working out really good. We do need to get an actual slab poured, so we can have some real true cuts, some nice level, true straight cuts.
Keith says coffee break. Coffee sounds good.
Coffee does sound good.
Should have brought some decaf up here.
So anything warm sounds good. It's a little chilly up here.
Yeah, that's what we get for being at the top of a mountain at 5:30.
Look at that. That is fresh snow over there. I wonder if I can, let's see if we can show everybody here. I'll try to flip you guys around here without being too shaky. We got cords galore on our charging stand here. So over on that mountain, and June's leaning up against the thing, you can barely see that over there, but that is snow. It's snowing up there right now. That is amazing.
It feels like it's snowing.
It almost could be snowing right here, it feels like, too.
Richard wants to know, which came first, the chicken or the egg, do we think?
Ooh.
It's a great question. One that I do not know the answer to.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know where to begin there. June, you're gonna hit the camera. June, you gotta get back.
She wants to say that.
But it's her birthday.
It is her birthday. June's birthday, for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah, happy birthday, little June. Hi, June.
She's got eye boogers.
I know, she does have eye boogers. She always has eye boogers.
No, I think like that's maybe the golden retriever in her. They get eye boogers a lot.
Yeah, it could be. Come on, June, you're right in the zone. You're gonna be bumping the camera. Oh, she doesn't mind at all. All right, June, you gotta go. Sorry, June. Sorry, girl. Go. Go. You're all wrapped up.
She's very confused.
No, June, sit.
You can come up here. From this side.
She's a lap dog. Look at this. Ooh, I see somebody. Does June get a birthday treat? It said.
Got some bacon this morning.
She had bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had also had bacon. I felt bad. Yeah. So they both had a little bacon. Yep. Yeah. What else? Look at you. You're spoiled.
She's so not spoiled.
Can you guys believe this? Look, she even just saw herself right there.
I don't spoil her.
June, you got your 15 minutes of fame up here.
She's a good girl.
Do you see yourself in the camera?
She's a lab golden retriever mix.
She's a midnight retriever.
Midnight retriever.
Yeah. Here, I'll run this, and June's burying the comment
keeping me
about
warm, so
she probably is super warm. She's a big old mop coat. All right, where were you? Coffee break. Chicken. Oh, Matt says the chicken came first.
Yeah, why?
Heavy D says, "What's up from the Dominican?"
Oh, what's up?
Thanks for joining us,
yeah,
Heavy D.
Thank you.
Yeah. June, I can't believe you.
If
so
she'd
spoiled.
be still.
So spoiled. Richard says, "Happy birthday, June."
Happy birthday.
Look, do you see it? Richard says happy birthday. She can't read. Yeah.
She's 2.
So does Brad. Brad says happy birthday too. They're both on there.
I think we made it known to her that it was her birthday. We got her all jacked up and she had a great morning.
Richard asked how old June is.
Today is her 2nd birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2 whole years.
2 whole years.
So what's that, 14 in doggy years?
Yep.
Something like that?
Teenager.
Yep.
She acts like a teenager.
Yeah. She's a diva. She's spoiled rotten is what she is.
I think she
gets away with everything. Look at her.
She so does not.
Look at this.
She's keeping me warm. You're a good girl.
She smells something.
You're a good girl.
I'm sure we should just keep that over there. They'd way rather just watch
Liz and
2
June.
good-looking ladies.
Yeah, right. We could just be the best.
Welcome to the Liz and June show.
We would have a great show. It'd be so fun.
I know you would.
Yep. So what else?
She loves it. She keeps looking at herself.
I bet if she would talk, she'd say, "Hi guys.
Yes.
Thanks for being here."
And thank you
us.
for the birthday wishes. Yeah, we got the plants growing. That was cool. Flowers for the wedding. I'm trying to think what else is new in our life. We pulled out some logs the other day.
Yeah, more logs for lumber.
Yep, more sawmill logs. We need to start thinking about firewood because I don't think ever in my life have I had good, solid, dry firewood. So I would love to cut it early this year.
We always say that.
We always say that.
And then we're scrounging.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be like November. We're trying to cut firewood.
Not this year. This year we're going to do way better.
We have a bunch of trees that are dead on the property. There's some good trees. There's tamaracks. There's a couple lodgepole. Like, we have some good firewood. We just need to get it.
I feel like we need to be milling all of this wood.
I know. That's the fine line, too.
Because we have so much public land that we can get firewood from.
That's true. I think we said that. We were gonna any dead wood on our property was going to be millwood. And we'll just get a firewood permit.
Now that we basically can't buy lumber anymore. Like, pretty close to even if we wanted to, like.
Oh, we can't afford it.
Like, yeah. And like, yeah, because, I mean, to get the amount that you need to actually build something.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
No way we can buy lumber right now. Not a chance. Not a chance. It's unbelievable. It is.
Have you looked at the price of, what is drywall?
Drywall went up. Yep. When we first started this project, it was $9 for a sheet of drywall. I looked. This was a couple months ago, and it was $11 for a sheet of drywall. I bet it's gone up again since.
Yeah.
My buddy was trying to buy a chainsaw the other day, and literally could not find like a big, a fair size Stihl chainsaw. He was looking for like a 60, 70, 75 cc Stihl chainsaw in Sandpoint, which is the bigger town, definitely a much bigger town that's by us. It's a little bit of a drive, but he was down there and they were sold out. He went everywhere and he could not buy like a big Stihl chainsaw. A couple Huskies were still left, but everything's getting expensive. And now, like, they're not shipping stuff in, like these chainsaws, for example. They're not being shipped in. So it's just going to drive the price up even higher. I heard, like, cell phones are starting to get expensive because they're not shipping in, A, the cell phone, and B, those little computer chips that they need for them.
Yeah.
Like, we have a cool little computer set up to try to, like, edit these videos on the computer. I don't know if you guys still know, but we edit these videos right on this phone right here still. And we need a graphics card for this computer. We need, like, a decent graphics card because we're putting like 4K video into this computer and a lot of it. And to buy like any graphics card now, it is just like crazy expensive. You can't buy one. They're quadruple the price of what the manufacturer sold them for. So, and that's for the used one on eBay. It's crazy. It's like everything's expensive right now.
So we're just
big shortage.
Jed brought me this nice pine cone.
I'll throw it behind you.
June, are you gonna go get it?
Yeah.
Probably not. Anyways, things are expensive, and
things are expensive.
So we're just making the best with what we have.
Just trying to ride it out.
Yeah.
I think it'll come down. I think it's gotta. Let's get caught back up on this.
Yeah, you're rambling again, babe.
I know. Sorry. Creekside Maples is in the house. What's up? Thanks for joining us, guys. Keith is back, and he says happy birthday and congrats.
Thank you, Keith.
Let's see. Richard is in here, and he says June is a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
They also have 2 spoiled brats, a 14-and-a-half-year-old Pomeranian.
Wow.
And an 8-year-old rescue mutt. 14 and a half. That's an old dog. Yeah. That is really good for a dog.
Little dogs, like, they live for a long time.
Do they? Oh, yeah. I have heard that. They live longer than bigger dogs. Yeah, that's an old dog, though, nonetheless. Lou is asking, how many cord of wood do we need to get through the winter? At our old house, we did like 5, but the fireplace was really, really inefficient. So I think we could probably get away with 3.
Yeah.
Which really isn't that much.
We haven't figured out, like, if our fireplace is, like, ultra, what was the word that you just used? Efficient. Because, like, right now we don't have, like, walls up in our place. Like, I don't know. It was just a weird winter, so.
Yeah, and we haven't even finished, like, insulating our place, so it's going to be even better this next winter.
Yeah. Luckily, like, it was a pretty mild winter. I mean, we had firewood, so we were still, warm, but it was just a weird winter.
It is super weird winter.
Next winter, like, we have to basically be more prepared.
Yeah.
So.
I bet we'll probably get 4 this year and kind of see where that goes. Yeah, 4 will last us quite a while, I think.
Yeah.
4 cord of wood that's a lot of wood.
Yeah, because when you get to, like, April, it's getting to that point where it's, like, still cold, but you're out of firewood, so you're kind of scrounging for
burning boxes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Creekside Maple says Tamarack is excellent wood. It excretes its own resin, burns really hot. Yeah, Tamarack is like the sought after wood here. Tamarack or red fir for firewood at least. Yeah, birch. We got quite a bit of birch here. A lot of people burn birch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are a few tams. I think I had one spotted. Yeah, there's one I can see from here that's dead. I know there's another one on the backside that is a freaking pickle of a tamarack. It is huge. So that'll be a good tree, but it's kind of tough to get to. So we got to figure out how we're going to skid it out. But yeah, we do need to get that going. All right, we'll get back to the comments here. Keith says, just building my log cabin. Will fit in your place by 3 times over the cost of timber has gone right past the roof. Yeah. Crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. Guy Pearson, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us. He asked if we are able to walk through the train tunnel. Yep. It's a little hairy.
I've never done it. Probably won't. Maybe.
You can't see straight through it. It's got like a sway, little feng shui to it. So you can't see the other end. You can kind of see light on the other end, but it's quite dark in there. But yeah, you could walk through it. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. There's actually a few tunnels around here. I know there's like, right by us, there's 2. So yeah, there's a couple of them. It's pretty wild. You can feel the ground shake when you're standing on top of it.
It's cool.
It's a lot of power. Yeah. Well, it's cool that the cell service up here has been holding up.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Back to, like we were saying, back to our roots. Of all last year, this is where we would come to upload videos, Google things, talk on the phone.
Do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had no internet down there, so shout out Starlink for giving us some connection to the world.
I know. Common misconception that, like, people that live, out away from, like, big cities, don't want to be connected, but we still have to live and make money.
In the times we live in, you need internet. You know what I mean?
If you're going to be, like, I don't know. Because we don't want to just be completely cut off from the rest of the world.
No, even to, like, we couldn't have done what we did without internet. And I'm not talking about putting videos up on YouTube. I'm talking about actually building the house.
Trying to get
like, I couldn't sit there or at least run to the top and research how to frame a window, how to frame a door,
how to build a house.
Yeah, essentially how to build a house. Yeah, we couldn't have done it. Yeah, internet's huge now. It's almost as good as going to college. YouTube University.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do quite a bit with the internet.
I saw a couple more comments roll in.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that was weird. Brad asked if we do any hunting there. Yeah, so we had a couple game cameras set up last year. Yeah, there's quite a bit of hunting on the property, off the property. There's lots of like public land in our area. So yeah, there's quite a bit of hunting. Hopefully we can be successful this year. Last year, it was just like I had no time to actually dedicate to hunting. So this year, there's actually a spot I'm gonna go scout this week and probably set up a camera at the very least. It's a little bit of a hike in, but I think it's gonna be a good spot. So hopefully getting on that bus early this year for once, finally. Yeah. I kind of came up with a rule that if anybody hunts the property, it's archery only, or pistol. I think archery or pistol only. Because yeah, that'd be almost cheating to walk around this with a rifle. I mean,
you wouldn't have any animals.
Yeah, we were running chainsaws the other day, and here comes a deer walking out of the woods. You know, they're not super scared of you around here. But even last year, I chased a buck around here with my bow, and I couldn't get him. So
yeah,
they still got the upper edge. That's for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, that's fun. I'd say no muzzle loader either on the property. That's basically rifle hunting, because anything where we're at, it's so thick, you're not going to shoot further than 100 yards, and that's quite doable with a muzzle loader. So
yeah, bow and arrow.
Bow or pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, pistol would be a cool one too. That'd be a cool kill. Yeah, so that's our goal for this upcoming winter, is to be successful in the woods, get back to it. You know, a couple years ago, for a bit there, I had a little stretch where I actually did decent.
Yeah.
Filled both tags a couple years. But yeah, it's been a year or two, so we need to get back into it, you know, because that's good food. That's
for sure.
Fills your freezer. You know, for resident tags here in Idaho, it's still super cheap. You can get a sportsman's package for under $200, I think it is. You know, so that's a lot of food if you are successful.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's tough work. I mean.
Oh, it's worth it though, and it's good food. Yeah, it's not like this stuff that's farm raised. Like this is as organic as it gets, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's interesting. The hunting has gone downhill, I'd say, here over the last like 10 years.
There's so many people have come in.
So many people. Used to be really, really good whitetail hunting here, and even now, like there used to be whitetail everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely not as many whitetail. Not as many moose either. I was thinking when we were up in the mountains a couple days ago, we saw a big old moose track. We used to see moose almost all the time. There's this one road that we go up, that road that we went up.
Yeah.
Every single time we would go up that road, we'd see the moose, and it was probably the same moose every time. But I mean, it was for years. You know, you'd see that moose, and yeah, you don't see moose hardly at all here anymore.
Yeah, you gotta really go looking.
Yeah. I don't know if they're dying off, or if there's just not as many, or maybe they're getting pushed like further back into the woods, or
who knows.
That's the other thing, you know, with a lot of the logging that's going on. There's roads everywhere in these mountains, so you can almost drive to anywhere, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, good thing and a bad thing.
Right. We'll catch back up on some of these. Let's see. I thought you guys would be using a fire or a barbecue while we live chat. That's what Keith said.
Good idea.
That is a good idea. We should. Well, see, I don't want a fire pit up here, man.
It's so dry.
I'm already sketched out about fires this year. We need to have I want to get one of those 250-gallon totes and put it up here in the saddle. Yeah. So we have water at the top of the mountain just in case. Yeah. I'm gonna start scanning Craigslist or Marketplace for one of those.
Barbecue sounds nice though.
Barbecue would be nice, yeah. That's contained too.
Right.
Creekside says bow hunting rocks. That's what we do the most here in Canada. Hunted all over the U.S. as well. Love it. Yeah, bow hunting is where it's at. I have never killed anything with my bow, so I am currently a bow hiker, and I take my bow on really long walks in the woods. I've come close. I mean, it's just, as a lot of you guys know, you got to be really close with a bow. There was one time I was drawn on an elk, cow elk, ended up passing that, But yeah, we've had bulls within probably 50 yards, 40 yards. Nothing yet. One of these days, though. One of these days. I want to get a tree stand set up on the property and try to get a whitetail with the bow out of the tree stand. I'm not like the biggest fan of tree stand hunting, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's really hard to hunt whitetail with a bow not in a tree stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. They're quite skittish. Muley are like not nearly as skittish as whitetail. You can get a lot closer to them. But yeah, whitetail are pretty scared.
Yeah, that'll be nice getting into. I mean, I feel like hunting season is just right around the corner. We have a nice, fun, busy summer to look forward to.
Oh, we have so much. I need to start shooting my bow again. It's been a while since I've been shot.
I was gonna say there's a bow shoot. I think it was this weekend.
Yeah, is it this?
Maybe it wasn't.
I think
this
it's
weekend.
next weekend. Yeah,
That'd
they
be
do.
Kind of fun.
I'm sure some of you guys have done it, but they do like 3D tournaments around us. There's quite a few. We used to, I mean, for a little bit there, we did like, not the circuit, but we hit a lot of them. Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. And then we got busy building a house.
Yeah. Turns out that takes away pretty much all your time.
Yeah, seriously. So once the house is done, then we'll start getting back into all that. But yeah, we just got a lot going on. Yeah. We should just set up a 3D course on the property.
We talked, like you have at least one target set up.
At one point I had like a 3-target little
that would be fun,
loop set up. Yeah, those targets, those Reinhardt targets are so expensive. Yeah, it'd be cool to try to figure something out. But even like blocks, it doesn't really matter what you're shooting at. The 3D is cool because like, oh yeah, there's an elk over there. Like, oh, shoot a buck.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's an elephant.
Yeah, that one up here, they got like a dinosaur. Yeah. It's cool. But yeah, even if we just had a couple blocks or bags even, because most of these people, most of the shoots are field point only, so we could just get some bags and just have like a trail.
Bags? What would you fill the bags with?
Well, it's like, it's a target bag, but like they're cheaper than blocks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're cheaper than like that foam block I have. You can get them for half the price essentially.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, you can like hang them in trees.
Yeah.
They do that one down in Coeur d'Alene that's got the flying elk. There's an elk on a zip line. Yeah. So you got to like pull the elk up and let it go and shoot this thing while it's like running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is fun.
Yeah, I'll catch back up here.
That would be a good time.
Brad says he loves turkey hunting. Turkey hunting is like probably the closest you could get to elk hunting, I think. Yeah.
If anybody knows, tell me, because I like the turkey patties, turkey burgers. And one of my good friends, like her dad owns a meat locker, and said that he does it. He cuts it with pork, though. I just don't know how wild turkey would taste.
Yeah.
You know, I'm interested.
The bird, not the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I love like buying turkey burgers from the store. Like, I think they taste great. So. I
think wild turkey is a little bit darker.
Darker.
Yeah.
So.
I've personally never killed a turkey.
Yeah, I've never eaten wild turkey. So.
Yeah, I've never really had the desire. I've mostly been like a big game hunter.
So let us know if you guys have ever had wild turkey and what you can make with it.
Now that we're talking about turkey, Jed just heard it too. You can see him, his ears are all perked up. There's a turkey right over this edge somewhere. I just heard him clucking down there. So it sounds like a hen.
Ooh.
It's a hen.
A hen.
A hen. Jed, get over here. He's gonna go. Jed's gonna be having turkey burgers for dinner.
He wishes. Okay, so Creek said, Maple said wild turkey tastes great. You marinate it for 3 days.
Oh, marinate it for 3 days, yeah.
Good to know. So we have turkeys galore. So we should try that.
Oh, nice. So they also shot a nice black bear. He said, 300 pounds. Nice. Yeah, that is a nice black bear.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Sawmill is working good. We touched on that just a little bit earlier. Sawmill is working good. We need to get the slab poured. We need like a nice true flat area to work down there.
Yeah, so we started that project, but we have a tendency to start projects and then
move to the next project.
Start another project and then another and another.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome.
We have our sights set on starting projects and finishing them.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm looking at a lot more time home. So.
Yep. That'll be soon.
It's gonna get better.
But yeah, for a Harbor Freight Sawmill, works good.
Yeah. We're excited about it.
Works very good. Yeah. Definitely buy the extra blades, and the cheapest ones, the cheapest quality ones I could find, I should say, was from, of course I'm going to forget the name now. I'll have to drop a link for you guys. But yeah, you can get other blades for the Harbor Freight Sawmill Timbery, Timbery. Timbery, those were like that was the best bang for the buck. Here, Jed, get those blades for sure. They rip. In the even compared to like the brand new Harbor Freight blade, it's like a way cleaner cut. It's a way better finish, like right out of the saw. Yeah, definitely get the better blades. But other than that, like no major complaints by any means. Good. Works good. That engine fires right up. Since then, one of my buddies has went and bought one of those other Predator Harbor Freight engines, and same thing. He has nothing bad to say about it at all. Yeah. So, seems to be a pretty okay little unit. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Super basic, super easy to work on if anything ever were to go wrong. It's all right there. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty stoked on it. Your average worker is here. Thanks for joining us. He said antelope burgers are good. That sounds fancy. It does sound fancy. Yeah. But that is good. I bet that is super good. I bet it's real lean. Yeah. Yeah, I never had that. Huh. Yeah, that does sound good. Oh, Lou is saying hit that like button. Let's go. Yeah, that would be cool. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Or maybe just gently, give don't do any tap. Smashing. No, you don't have to. You could just maybe moderately aggressive. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks for joining us, everybody that's here. Yeah, thank you. We're happy to be on chatting. Right. Catching back up with the world. Snowing up here behind us. You guys probably can't see that snow, but that honest to God, that is snow. It's coming down up there. He's not lying. It's snowing up. No lie. And oh man, that's unfortunate. Our original thumbnail. Look, that's the same pine cone I threw. Our original thumbnail, there was a fire up in those mountains not too long ago. Yeah, they're doing a control. It was a burn, but yeah, I was surprised that they actually went through with it because it was windy that day too. Yeah. But yeah, all put out. So that luckily didn't take off. But it was like the state put it on, so their stuff's a lot more controlled. Know what they're doing. Yeah, exactly. So that was cool. Yeah, I was worried. I actually had the drone up. I didn't even know there was fire, and I was just flying the drone, at the height of the top here from the bottom, and I saw a fire and kind of got me thinking. Yeah, it's not a good year so far for. Then you log on Facebook and people will tell you what it is. Yeah. So Brad is saying the breast is a white meat and it makes good turkey strips. Ooh, turkey strips, like turkey jerky. I wonder. I don't know. Next time I see one and the season's open, I got a tag for it. I see them fairly often. When's the season? I'll have to look. So there should be a spring season. I wonder if it's open right now. It probably is open right now because I think spring turkey and spring bear line up. Really? Somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to look. I bet it's open. I should walk around because I've seen quite a few turkeys just lately. They're everywhere. Yeah, I'll have to check, see if it's open. I think I have the tag in my dresser even, so find out. Cool. Yeah. Shoot a turkey. Sounds Make good. A video out of it even. Yeah. Let's see. Creekside said they eaten a lot of turkeys. They brine theirs in salt water for 3 days, and then buttermilk, and then another, do an apple, garlic, and onion. Onion. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that does sound bomb. Hungry. Yeah. Did I see deep fried turkey? Yeah. Oh, Creekside also asked, did you have Woodland Mill before the Harbor Freight? No, this is the first. Oh, so you probably saw that other mill. That was at my buddy's house, Mr. Mustache. Yeah, he bought the Woodland Mill, and then that got the gears turning here. And I saw how similar the Harbor Freight one was to the Woodland, so yeah, we went with that. Harbor Freight route. Yeah. So far, it's been really good. This phone keeps tweaking out a little bit. Does it? Let's see. Lou asked on the Sawmill, do you have a pre-blade bark cutter? We don't have that, so I don't really know what that is, to be honest. But yeah, we're just ripping right through it. It's not super ideal because a lot of these logs are getting skidded through the dirt behind the four-wheeler or my pickup. So, definitely not best case scenario. But those timbery blades have lasted a long time. I got a lot of cuts out of that first one. I'm on my second one. I think I bought a 6-pack of them. Yeah, that first one lasted like a lot of logs. I bet at least a dozen logs. Cedar, pine, so nothing real hard. But yeah, it's still not like straight up dull. It popped off somehow. How did it pop off? Down there. I don't know. I can't remember what happened, but it popped off, so I switched it because I think one of the teeth got nicked, or else I'd still be cutting with it, honestly. Gonna get loud.
Yeah, we have another train coming.
Trains are coming.
It's gonna get loud, and then it's gonna get quiet,
and then the tracks will start squealing. Yeah, see, it's not really squealing, but wait till he hits the corner, and it'll start to squeal again. It's crazy.
Goes through the mountain and back out.
We'll catch back up here. Greg says hello from Indiana.
Hi, Greg.
What's up?
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Up in Canada, it snowed there 2 days ago. Gotta love that.
Gotta love it. Springtime.
Yep, Brad. Keith said they had snow, rain, hail, and frost all on the same day here in UK.
Yeah.
We like to call that the North Idaho special. That happens quite often here. Yeah. You never know. 5 minutes and it changes its mind.
Today was pretty sunny, but cloudy. Cloudy after a while.
Brad says deep fried turkey. Yeah, we'll have to try
amazing.
that. It does,
we had some deep fried ribs not too long ago.
Oh, have you guys ever tried that?
So good.
Deep fried pork ribs. Oh, those were good. Yeah, those were really good.
10 out of 10.
Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. Hey guys, Creekside Maples sent us over.
Ooh,
hello. Thanks for joining us, guys. Welcome.
Welcome to our channel. We're Laid Back Living.
Yep, we're Laid Back Living.
Mike and Liz, where we try to have a nice balance of work and play.
Yep. Sometimes it goes either way. Sometimes it's too much work. Sometimes it's too much play. But then it balances
We're trying to find
out,
the balance.
Right? Yeah. So it's good. But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we are. For anybody that's new here, we're building a shop house, barn dominium.
36 by 48, 16-foot walls. Yeah, shop house.
We're about a year in, so we're living in the loft upstairs.
Yeah, so we split half of it, if that makes sense. So we split half of it and then half of it. So we're living upstairs, and half of it, and the rest is all shop space. Our homesteading playlist is mostly in order.
Mostly, yeah. We're kind of working
mostly
on that,
in order. I know there were a few that got a little janky there for a second. But yeah. If we learn nothing else, we're not taking running water for granted. We've roughed it out of that camper for 7 months?
7 or 8 months, yeah.
7 or 8 months. That was fun.
It was fun. So now we're back into the warm season, and things are coming full circle,
Oh, Creekside ordered their woodland in July, or it's coming in July. Yeah, I heard they were back ordered for a while. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Nice.
I agree. I'm
Pilgrim
sure
Homestead, new subscriber, just moved to Bonners Ferry from Kentucky. Nice. What's up, guys? Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to the area. Yeah.
Hope you love it. We love it.
What's not to love, right?
Make sure you find time for play, because there's so much to do up here.
Yeah, there is.
It's easy to get caught in just the work.
It is, yeah. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on this fine, what is it, Sunday
evening.
May
9th.
Yep.
June's birthday for anyone that...
Yeah, happy birthday, June. Happy Mother's Day. Happy birthday, June. What else?
Our little doggo June is 2. Mother's Day. Yep, to all the mothers out there.
Let's see. So Lou says the bark cutter is like a circular blade ahead of the band blade to kerf cut the bark. Say we're in turn of the blade. So here, I'll have to look into that, Lou, and check it out and see if, maybe I can rig something up somehow.
Yeah.
They don't have a ton of accessories for the Harbor Freight mill. I can tell you that. So like, we're talking about woodland, or Creekside Maples getting woodland. They're gonna have a ton more like accessories from the factory that you could buy for that mill than you can Harbor Freight. There's like no accessories you could buy from Harbor Freight. Accessories meaning, so you could buy that cant cut to make like lap siding. So you'd cut your boards at that cant, or at that angle, whatever it is. So like, you can't get that for the Harbor Freight mill. Not saying that some other mills might not fit the Harbor Freight one, but Harbor Freight doesn't sell those type of accessories. Yeah.
Super basic model.
Yeah, super basic model. Yeah. And Creekside is saying good blades are everything. Yeah. Yeah, good blades.
Make all the difference.
It was crazy, dude. Once I put the actual good blades on it, it was like butter. Just mowed right through it. Very nice.
It's super cool to watch.
Let's see, Living Simple Outdoors says, we're really looking forward to watching your journey. Hope you come over and follow our journey as well. The work never ends. I dig it. Yeah, we'll come check you guys out as well. We'll head back down to the bottom here a little later, and once we get back into the internet,
settle in, and
put you guys' channel on. Check it out. Yeah, cool. Good meeting you. Right on. Oh, it's just like kind of it hasn't changed much.
No, when the wind's not blowing, it's not so bad.
Wow, that's a good point. The wind isn't blowing.
Yeah.
It has been super
Heather's
windy here.
Because we can.
Oh, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out at the top. It's little Miss June's birthday. We got
She's 2.
the kids with us. I think the turkeys have actually wrapped around to that side of the mountain now because Jed is just really interested in what's going on over there.
Right.
So, yeah. We're hanging out up here. It's snowing back there behind us.
Yeah, nice. May 9th. Already almost been May.
Yep.
Just about.
We got the dirt bike up in the mountains Friday, a couple days ago.
That was super fun, yeah.
Yep, we got up there. I don't know if you guys follow us on Instagram, but there were some just quick little posts on Instagram from the little mountain adventure. We made it as far as we could. We were trying to get to one of the mountain lakes up there, but obviously we ran into snow.
So, much too much snow.
We for a second there, I thought we were gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like we would come around the corner, and where there was the shade, there was still like 4 feet of snow. So we'd hit it really hard and make it through on the dirt bike. And then get back into the sun. There'd be no snow. But we eventually couldn't make it.
It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah. So check that out. I think there should be posts on the Instagram. If you don't follow us, we're Laid Back Living on Instagram. But yeah, that was fun. That's where we kind of post little blips. We're tossing around little blips. We have lots of little blips.
Yeah.
We don't want to do all shorts. Maybe we should start a short only channel.
Something. I don't know.
Something.
It's all fun stuff.
Yeah. Or just put it all on Instagram.
I think that's the way to go.
Insta.
Anybody wants, because the audience is different,
Yeah.
Instagram versus YouTube.
It is, yeah.
That's for sure.
It is. Let's get Kat driving back through here. Keith says you're making hungry, probably talking about.
I know, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Right.
Those deep fried turkey, deep fried ribs.
So Creekside is up in Canada. They're saying lumber is expensive as well. They said 2x4x8 is $12. So that's even more than here, I think. I think it was 9 here. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we were saying
that is
if
ridiculous.
if you wouldn't we wouldn't be able to be building anything right now if we had to go to the store and buy lumber.
That's not right. Why hasn't someone come in and said yo, you guys?
Who's gonna come in and say that?
It's not like the loggers all of a sudden are charging $1,000 an hour. The trees didn't get more expensive. Someone's pocketing all this. The demand is there, and the supply is also there. There's no shortage. Yeah. It's all the demand, and they're just
gouging.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not cool.
Yeah, it's insane. So hopefully it goes back down. Otherwise, you're gonna see a lot of just backyard lumber mills, come in and.
Well, yeah, like Creekside said, theirs is coming in July or June, whenever it was. A lot of these sawmill companies are getting hit with tons of orders for this exact reason.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't know where they're at. Luckily, a lot of them are made stateside. Yeah. So import thing, that's not going to be a huge deal. But yeah, it's crazy. Let's see.
Makes you have to be creative, either creative or just patient.
There we go. Creekside asks, how many acres do we have here?
We have 9.5 acres. Yep. So we got a little bit of space.
June Heather says happy birthday.
She
perked up. She was sleeping.
She's down there.
Chevelle is subbing to all the new channels that are popping up in the chat, which is a good move. So yeah, we'll have to do the same.
For sure.
Yeah, we're subbed to Creekside, and then Living Simple. Yeah, there's the other one. We'll find it.
Yep.
Let's see. We're getting caught back up at a heat wave of over 18 degrees Celsius, says Keith. Barney hot working on my Sherman tank.
Sherman tank?
Sherman tank.
Sherman tank? Yeah, okay.
Is that like a tank? What's a Sherman tank? Is that like a big old gunner in the front tank?
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nice Creekside said they're doing a lot of lap siding with their woodland. Yeah, so that'll be cool. We'll have to check it out. Yeah. Yeah, we have to do a ton more cutting. We need to cut a few beams for where we're sitting. We're doing our mountaintop deck here. So we need to cut a few 12-foot beams, probably like a 4x10 maybe. Something like that. 4 by as big as I can get. I think I can get a 4x10 out of those trees. There's some pretty good sized trees.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get those cut. Then we need to cut a ton more interior siding. The shiplap. We got to get back on that. We need to be pulling more trees out. I'm sure you guys know how it goes. You know, it's just one thing after another. The list is long.
It's very long.
We got a lot going on.
That's life, though.
Get back, yeah.
Got to keep on keeping on.
Yeah. Yeah, Heather says she's stoked she bought the Sawmill too, saying the same thing. It's not right.
Yeah, it's
$10 in North Carolina for a 2x. That's so
crazy.
stupid. Yeah. So John says it's the mills that are gouging it.
They're jacking the prices up.
Keith has been using pallets. Man, this is crazy. It's like it's nationwide. It's
yeah,
not. That's
like everybody,
so stupid.
anybody that's trying to do anything.
Yeah. So someone like
building wise.
There's probably a couple CEOs that are just rolling in it. You know.
Maybe. Vacations all year long.
Seriously.
Who knows? That's because that's a big difference.
Yeah.
In prices.
Let's see. So, because we can, and Creekside talked about the Sawmill. Yeah, they're
nice,
so cool.
Seems kind of like the way to go if you can. If you have a little bit of property or means to get some logs, you know, it's becoming more efficient to just get like a log truckload full of logs. You know.
It really is. So, like
off to your house.
In our area, you can get a log truckload of 16-foot logs, and they're all, you know, fair-sized logs. They're not pecker poles. They're, you know, good-sized logs. It's like $1,000, and that's a lot of wood.
That's like a pickup load full of 2x4s, probably.
Oh, dude,
that's like 15 2x4s.
These things are 16 feet long, babe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's a
price,
ton of wood.
For that price.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Barely even a pickup truck load.
Probably not even 20 2x4s for $1,000.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could figure it at $10. That'd be 100 8-foot 2x4s.
Yeah.
That should be like $30.
Yeah.
I mean, not $30.
Oh yeah, I was thinking like plywood for the which is almost $100, but you can't really cut that. You can't make plywood.
No, you can't make plywood. Yeah.
So if you need plywood, you're screwed.
Yeah, a plywood sawmill. I don't even know how you would do that. That would be awesome.
You have to glue it together.
Man, you'd be rich. At this point in time, you'd be rich.
Right.
I think it's gonna bust. There's no way it can roll this forever. We'll get caught back up here. What are you doing? Is that a dirt bike or a truck?
I don't know.
So Keith James says it sounds like fireworks. I don't know if he means here or the tank. But Keith, he says it's a World War II Sherman tank as I do reenactment to raise money for the vets. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, so I thought a Sherman tank for some reason.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, some video game, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. Love to see one of those in action.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. We need a tank for the property.
Yeah.
Instead of like security cameras, we'll just get a tank.
Scare people off.
Park it at the end of the driveway, just pointing it down the driveway. We had our first like trespassing situation a couple weeks ago. Was that a couple weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago now, yeah.
Yeah. Some random people
They're
just
basically kids
wandering around.
Yeah.
I was telling one of my buddies about it. I kind of got the feeling that they weren't from here, and they honestly and truly didn't know that like you can't just be walking around on people's property. They like were just ignorant to trespassing. They had no idea, which is just
luckily,
weird.
Jed luckily he was good. I mean,
that
I think
kid is lucky he didn't get bit.
He sensed that they were like younger, like
kids
not kids. But
they weren't kids. I'd say they were almost 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't. There's actually a video coming up featuring Jed. But yeah, Jed is very protective, and we actually have it posted around the property. Like, hey, we have a dog, and you know this is our property, and we just let our dog do our thing. So
yeah, if you
forewarned,
stumble upon it and he doesn't like you. Then.
Yeah, the kid. He was lucky he didn't get bit, which was a good thing because then it would have turned into an ordeal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a little excitement. Yeah, but it was just odd. Like they had no idea that, You just can't be walking around on people's property. And the really messed up thing is, they obviously came through our gate. Our gate is on the backside, so like they knew they were on someone's property. And then they came around and saw our house
and kept walking.
Like if I mean, obviously they're blatantly trespassing, but say they did happen to stumble back there and didn't know they were trespassing. As soon as I saw someone's house, I would be out of there.
Yeah, same.
But they walked right on through and
could hear the dog barking because the Jed saw him from inside.
Yeah.
Before any of us saw him.
He saw him coming down the road, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, that kid's lucky.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that's the type of people we have moving here. Some of the type of people we have moving here.
But I don't like. I get very worried, like walking up in the woods, like making sure like we're not on anyone's property, right?
Oh yeah, Liz gets super stressed out about that.
I'm not trying to get a dog attacked on me or get shot.
It used to be in Idaho, and this is kind of before all the technology, but in Idaho it used to be that you had to have your land posted like every 660 feet. You had to have like some sort of orange posted on your property. And if you didn't and somebody happened to stumble on your land, it's not the end of the world. They get a warning and just say like, hey, you know, this is private property. Well, they changed that a couple years ago, and now it's the responsibility of the outdoorsman to know exactly where they're at. And I think they still do the same thing. Like legally, you do get like one warning or something before you trespass.
Right.
But yeah, so like right now, it's in the hands of the people walking around. It's your responsibility to know where you're at, essentially. Which is how it should be.
Yeah, I mean, now that we all have cell phones, I mean, you have apps that.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you download the area, that way you can know where you are. When
right. Onyx is the big one.
Not in service.
Mean, most people have that, but yeah, it's. I think a lot of counties put out a free one too.
Just kind of common courtesy too, because there's so much public land. Like you don't.
Oh, especially around us too. Like I said, once they saw the house and they kept walking, it's like, really, guys? Come on.
So strange.
But I think we were stern enough with them. They won't be coming back.
No.
Which is just peachy.
Yeah.
Just peachy.
What else do we have?
Let's see, because we can.
Thanks for bearing with us, everybody. Not bearing with
crazy.
us, but thanks for hanging out with us here.
Creekside's got 40 acres they can cut. Nice, yeah. Nice.
Creekside, you guys are up in Canada, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice. I'm just scrolling through, guys. Because we can says found people act dumb so they don't get more trouble. Be careful. That's the cop background. Yeah. See, and that's and I grew up. You know, my dad does probation and parole, so I was thinking that. But I honestly and truly think like it. My thought is it seemed, and this is like the way they were dressed, you know, call me stereotyping, but the way they were dressed, the way they looked, it looked like they just moved here from like LA or something, and they probably were staying down the road at somebody's house, and they found this sweet little trail, because, you know, there is like, and there's even a gate there's 2 gates they would have had to gone through, but there is like a little trail.
And we're by the creek.
And we're by the creek, so I think they were probably just walking around through the woods, and and that's just my guess. Going off of what they looked like, I think they were like straight out of LA or something.
I didn't get that vibe from them, but
yeah.
But maybe I got the vibe that they were just walking around and didn't really know where they were.
Yeah, who knows?
You know,
if we see them again, then it's we'll definitely be having words.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were fairly stern with them. Yeah. It's kind of fun kicking people off the property sometimes, right?
I'd rather not have to.
Rather not have to.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's see. Lou asks if the property is fenced in. It is not fenced in, but all the access is like clearly marked.
Yeah.
Clearly posted. So like if you take any way other than like just straight up bushwhacking into here, all the trails are like super clearly marked.
And our property, like, I mean, this property was logged years ago, so there's a road that goes up to the top of where we are now, and that's where
it's a trail. It's not a road. It's like a 4-wheeler trail.
Yeah, it's basically a road.
Got a 4-lane highway.
It's like a
It is. It's a 4-wheeler trail.
Yeah, true. It's a trail, but you can get down to the house from it.
Heather's asking if it's orange. Yeah, in Idaho, it's been orange for as long as I've lived here.
What, the no trespassing?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 660 feet or 640 feet or something, but they've changed it now, so it's in the hands of the outdoorsmen. It's their problem to know where they're at, which is the way it should be. essentially. Let's see. Keith is talking about his Sherman tank fires blanks, and they raised over 8,000 pounds, about $9,000. Oh, nice. That's super cool. Yeah, I bet that's super loud having a blank coming out of a tank.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Crikey.
Richard says he put in a Ring camera a month ago. It works great. Anyone comes near the front porch, you can see and talk to them.
Oh yeah, we want to get one of those.
I'd loaded up our wedding registry with like that type of camera, couple security cameras. So yeah, if that doesn't pull through, we'll definitely be purchasing some sort of security system.
Unfortunate that you can't really trust people.
Oh, I have no trust in people around here. At least growing up, like there was a lot of theft in this area growing up, and I know there still is. It definitely has died down, but
yeah, it's probably everywhere.
It's still going around. Yeah, I have no trust in people around here. Creekside says they also have trespassers up there. They have a trail around their property with cameras up, and still people try to sneak through. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that just. I mean, I don't know if Canada is anywhere like up here, but there's just so much public land, like so many places that you can go that you're very much allowed to be on.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a secret of like where those places are.
Right.
It's super common knowledge to get to public land.
I feel like when I'm hiking in the woods, like very much try to avoid being on people's property.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's just common courtesy, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe not. Maybe not to everybody.
No, it's obviously not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, people are not very kind. Think of like poachers. They obviously know they're breaking the law.
It's true,
but they just don't care.
They don't mind. Here comes another train.
Oh, yeah.
This
another
one
train.
sounds like it might be a loud one.
Let's see. Knees are coming out so loose and get
It's actually
cold.
Not quite that cold, but I'm just gotta shift.
Oh, that's going the other way. So yeah, I was surprised we got that one. So there's a crossing going the other way. That train doesn't run as often though. So Creekside, Naples, that's for you guys. That train's going straight up into Canada.
Yeah.
That actually has the Canadian Pacific engines pulling it. So I'm pretty sure that one goes straight up into Canada. What's that one? Let's see what they're bringing to you guys.
Does the other one come from Montana or come from Canada?
That one, what, the other set of tracks?
The one that goes this way.
That's probably coming from Canada.
Coming from Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, that one goes straight up. It looks like they're bringing you guys oil. I don't know if it's full oil. Maybe it's just empty oil tankers, but yep, that's what that one is. Yeah, the other set of tracks goes into Montana. That one heads east. Yeah, that one goes north. Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Let's see.
Neighbors to the north?
Creekside said they have very little public land. That's
so
interesting.
I've not much about Canada, but you have the Queensland down there. Is that kind of like public land?
I have no idea.
Public land. Like if it's not public, what is it? If you don't mind telling us.
Yeah. If anyone tries on my land, gets a Brent gun firing off. Yeah, Keith. That's Keith. Yeah. If I saw someone rummaging through our stuff, that'd be one story. Down at the bottom, they might have a little dance going on before they get off the property. But yeah, we'll give them a second to explain themselves first, right? Yep. Heather says she loves the train. Here it goes past place. Not that loud though. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's a little, especially up here. I mean,
I wouldn't say I love the train. I don't mind it.
I think trains are cool. Maybe not when you live by them, but
right.
You take what you can get.
Yeah, that one's rare. I'm surprised that one went by. That one doesn't go by very often. There's the end of it. What is it? Canadian Pacific. Got one on the back. So, there's Bald Eagle. I wonder if I can show you guys. It just landed in that tree. I'm going to try to show you guys here. It's over in that tree over there. Oop, I'm blocking the view.
That tree over there, huh?
It's over in that tree over there, babe. Here, I'll flip this around, guys. Oh, there's Liz. Oh, you're not even going to be able to see it, but there is a bald eagle. Over in that tree. Damn. Oh, wait, maybe it's that tree. Huh, okay. We'll get back here. Sorry for making everybody dizzy.
Yeah. Taking you on a little ride.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can see it.
Creekside Maples. I wish they brought us some gas that was cheap, over $6 a gallon right now.
$6 a gallon?
I'm sorry. That sucks. I mean, up here, it's a lot for...
It's
right
3
now,
here.
It's 3, and
which is way high.
Only getting more expensive going into summer.
Yep. It's gone up like 10 cents in the last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Brad says, get a sign that trespassers will be shot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we should have a sign on the back gate back there. Maybe that would...
My dad used to tell me, if anyone's, like, ever trespassing or on your house, don't shoot them in your house.
Yeah,
Get them outside first.
Yeah.
I think that was a joke. That's a joke, if YouTube is listening.
Joking.
Joking.
Back up.
It's a lot to clean up.
See... sorry, Heather, your niece says hi. She met you Saturday.
Oh, nice. What's up?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Okay, so here it is. Crown land, right? Not Queen's land. So the government land in Canada is Crown land, and you need a permit to access it.
Huh.
Most of it is off limits. The private land is also very protected with no access allowed on it.
Huh.
So how do you get a permit? Like, can anybody get a permit?
Well, didn't he say it's hard to get a permit or something?
Most of it's off limits. The private land is also very protected with no access.
Yeah, so most of it's off limits. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
So I wonder, so we went snowmobiling in Fernie
Up in BC
2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder like what land we were on. I mean, those were like trails we had to pay to go out there. So maybe that's what we were paying for.
Because it was like a snowmobile association, that ran it. So if it was maybe private land.
It could have been private land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how that works.
Good to know.
It would be good to know. It's interesting because like their snowmobile scene is way more on point up there than it is down here.
Yeah, it was impressive.
It was super cool. Yeah, they had like a ton of people riding. They had groomers grooming like shit. It was like 4 or 5 times a week, which is insane. We're lucky if we get 4 or 5 times a season if we get our trail groomed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super cool. And you could buy like a season pass up there for like $200. That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I was very impressed with their snowmobile scene.
Yeah, it was
super cool. Super cool. But yeah, that's interesting. So I wonder like what type of land we're on up there. We'll have to look that up next time. See what it's all about.
Yeah. Whenever we can come back into Canada.
Yeah, geez, I bet the border, I think it is still closed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because it hasn't, I mean, I keep like mixing up like what time of year it is, but last summer the borders were closed, so it was a lot less busy because the Canadians weren't coming down.
Right.
But I mean, it was still busy with lots of other out-of-towners, but... Well,
everybody else came to Idaho because Idaho was like one of the only places open.
Right, so many, like Washington.
Washington,
restaurants were closed,
California.
everything was closed.
Yeah, here everything was open.
Right, so people from those states were coming in.
Yeah.
Their stuff was closed.
Yeah. You were still serving then. That was like one of the best summers.
It was so busy.
Yeah.
So like, it was just so, like the thick of COVID, and it's like the busiest that's ever been.
It just goes to show.
It's just wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. $2.79 in North Carolina for gas. So yeah, it's a little more expensive here, but that's not cheap.
That's what it was here like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So Keith said his tank takes 70 gallons for 1 mile.
Oh,
not
man.
very efficient.
Gallons to the mile.
So how do you like fill it up? You just have to have gas on gas on gas. I wonder how many gallons it holds.
Oh, it's probably a lot. Probably like 300 to 400.
Yeah.
Probably has like a person. You have to hire a crew to just have a tank. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Creekside says they have 2 bald eagles living on their property.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Big fan of the bald eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any birds of prey is super cool.
We've got the bald eagles and the osprey that hang out around this time of year.
Yeah. We saw the osprey on our walk up here, actually.
Got with the creek there fishing.
Yep. The geese, we got a couple geese that I know they got a nest somewhere. I'm surprised we haven't seen them. It's about time, actually. They normally come through like right around 6 o'clock.
They do live around here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come
Heather
right
says in
mountain.
Texas we shoot them outside and drag them in. Yeah.
There
you go.
Drag them in. I'd shoot shovel.
And then Creekside says in Canada, if you defend yourself and hurt a trespasser, you get arrested, not the thief. That's crazy.
That's Canada. Well, no offense to Canada,
yeah.
but I would say that's liberalism, I guess.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Wade says hi from Montana.
What's up,
Come
Wade?
over and visit.
Thanks for
We are
joining
open
us.
and ready. Yep. Same here.
Seriously. It's funny you say that. We were over in Montana a little bit ago, and I asked the guy, I said, hey, do you guys still, do you have the influx of people like we have in Idaho? And I said, you know, we got a lot of people from California moving, we got a lot of people from Washington moving in. And he said, no, we don't really have that. We just got a bunch of Idaho people moving here. So it seems like the Idaho people are going to Montana.
Everyone's pushing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we talked about it. There are some beautiful towns in Montana that are getting back to it, just quaint and quiet.
Yeah. Yep. So Creek said the snowmobile trails and ATV trails are all required to have a permit on the vehicle. Different rates for different trails and provinces can set their own rates. So trails are well groomed. Super well groomed.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think we paid. It was like $20 per person per day.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the season pass.
Right.
Which in comparison, in Idaho here in the States, it's $35 for the entire season. You know, same. You get that sticker, you get that permit.
But they don't maintain it. And
they don't maintain it.
Yeah, they don't have like cabins up at the top.
Oh yeah, you guys. There was warming cabins with wood stoves and firewood, and
the trails were just beautiful.
I would pay that though. I would pay those prices for that here. I'd be buying a season pass. Both of us. I'd buy both of us a season pass every year.
Because that's what like here. Like the times that I've gone, it's just been miserable because it's so bumpy and.
And you're on that old sled too.
True,
but if you like, if you had in your head like, oh, we'll be to the cabin in 20 minutes,
right?
And the fire's going.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, the snowmobile scene here. There's a lot of snowmobilers. There's a lot of snowmobilers from Washington that come here, and I think you're supposed to buy a tag for Idaho. I know some of them don't, but they need to assess their situation here because
it's just kind of a mess.
I mean, the wilderness is here. We have the land and like the means of doing it. They just need to like address it because that'd be sick. I think it could be like a huge income opportunity for Idaho, you know,
and make it so you can access the mountains like all year long.
I remember when I was growing up, like Snowmobile Magazine did a huge article on Priest Lake, Idaho, which is a bit of a drive for us, you know, not too far, but really good snowmobiling. And that was like, I remember people were talking about it. That was going to be like the beginning of a good snowmobile scene here.
But it never happened.
Never happened. Yeah,
it's kind of a bummer.
They built like one warming hut on one of these other trails, and you know, it's cool and all. And that one trail gets groomed a lot more for various reasons. There's a lot of politics involved in it, which is unfortunate, but
maybe that's what it takes.
We just need to buy a groomer. We'll buy our own groomer.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine that? That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Let's see. So Keith says we got kites and wildlife so much. Got a bird table and feed them bird boxes so they don't nest in the barns and barn owls. Ooh, that'd be cool to have owls.
Yeah.
I think I've heard some owls around here, but I haven't seen them a lot.
I love owls.
Set up our hummingbird feeders today.
Yep, hummingbirds are back. They showed up probably 2 weeks ago now.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty amazing. I used to be really into hummingbirds. Fun fact of the day, those things travel like from Mexico all the way up here.
Their migration is super
far.
It
is amazing, yeah. There's like a 45-minute long PBS documentary on YouTube. You should check it out.
Yeah, all about the birds.
Really cool. Yeah, hummingbirds are amazing.
So Craig's on. He says,
"What's up, Craig?
Missed ya." He was working out in the back 40 on his dozer and came in to eat. Surprise!
Nice. What's up?
Yeah, good to see you. We're here.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we're still here. We're trucking along.
Yep. We've been telling people we're piddling for like the last week or so. Little projects.
Had a little bit of a break, but we're coming back full throttle.
Yep.
Coming into the busy season.
Did a lot of planting. Trying to stabilize our hillside. We have a lot of starts going, raspberry starts, lots of little sapling trees. So
hopefully we can get some stuff to grow.
Plum trees.
Yeah.
What else? Bear grass.
For anyone that missed it, we also have been spending time at my parents' house. We have a wedding that we're getting ready for.
Yep.
Mike and Liz tying the knot.
Yeah, that's a fair project over there too.
Yeah,
a little bit going on. We just cut a 60 by 50 pad So fresh construction, bare dirt. We're trying to have a lawn there by August, a nice lush green lawn by August.
The plan.
That's the plan.
Water and sunshine. So
I think it's gonna go.
We
work. Seeded it. We put down a bunch of straw and hay to try to hold the moisture down. I think it's gonna work.
Yeah, we'll take you guys over there sometime and show you what's going on.
Yep.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, we should do that soon.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Wade says a lot of people are moving in, but you can't blame them for moving here. That's what I always say. Like, just because someone was here before someone else doesn't give anyone the rights to.
No. Everybody moved there at one point.
Yeah. You might as well get it while you can.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, Wade says, did we call our moms today? We did. Yep. Talked to the moms. We had dinner with your mom last night.
Yep.
I
saw your mom the day before.
Yep, my mom the day before. I called her.
Yep. That one's loud. That one's chugging. This one is, he must have a heavy load. He's really chugging on that one.
That's, how many is that? That's like 4?
That's 3 or 4 coming through the tunnel. Plus that other one heading up to Creekside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're up at the top of our property. The train's a little bit louder up here. It's not so bad.
Whoa, you can feel it.
Yeah. It's not so bad down where the house is. It's on the other side, but...
Yeah, the mountain protects the house from, I would say, 90% of the train noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hardly even
unless you're down at the bottom.
Unless you're at the bottom.
Our property is basically sits on top of the train tunnel, so the train tunnel goes through our little mountain here.
Yeah. Yeah, our lower landing, it's not bad until the squeal comes, which we talked about. Once that squeal hits, it's ear piercing.
Game over.
But yeah.
Yep. Let's see. So Creekside says, here we do a lot of trail, side cookouts, camping, but a lot of rules and laws. The trails are patrolled by wardens.
Huh. Yeah, that's different from here. If you go up like on the trails. So just for example, in the 18 years, I think 17, something years, 15 to 18 years I've lived in Idaho, I've been stopped once for them to like make sure I have my registration on my dirt bike. Yeah.
Which I guess it's a little bit of, I mean, it's obviously awesome to have freedoms, but I feel like with the freedom, you get like people that just trash things.
Well, you know, and I was thinking, we were up the trail the other day, and did you see where someone was just doing donuts in the trail?
Yeah.
And it's like, I was kind of thinking that, like my first thought is, you know, well, it's public land, so whatever. But then my second thought is, well, we can't just trash it, because then they're going to close it.
Exactly.
You know?
And so that's like, nothing bugs me more than like, you go to a fishing hole and there's a literal bag of garbage. And it's like...
Literal bag of garbage.
It's like, really?
It's almost like they carried it from their car and put it there. Like, kitchen bag of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
Yeah, I just wish that people would clean up after themselves.
Oh, the one that I saw, I was driving down the highway, it was when we went down yesterday.
Yeah.
There were cans. Somebody took the time to pick the cans up and stick them on the branches of the bush. It's like, really, dude? If you're going to pick the cans up, just take them with you.
So it's a bit, pros and cons, I guess.
It does have its pros and cons.
I just wish that people would take more personal responsibility for keeping it nice.
People are ignorant, though, unfortunately.
Or just,
They don't care. Don't care at all.
Don't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Just takes those people, and that's how you get that whole place shut down.
Yeah.
One person ruins it for most people.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yep. Yeah, and when you finally get there, something is sitting there with a California tag on it. Yeah.
Last hunting season, I think the farthest one I saw was Pennsylvania. Somebody was road hunting up here. Yeah.
I think the end of the train is coming through.
Yep, it'll get quiet here in a sec. Hopefully it's not too loud. We'll have to replay this footage.
Yeah, sorry if it
down
is.
At the house. Hopefully it's not too bad of a rumble for you guys. It's a little loud up here, but.
Craig says how many trains come through each day? It varies.
It
seems like a pretty busy day.
Today is busy, yeah. There's some days, there's like some weeks when like minimal trains.
Yeah.
But then there's some days when it's like a train every 20 minutes, it seems like.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of depends because they've been doing a lot of work on the tracks. So I think it kind of depends on like what rail lines are open and like what way they're trying to route the trains and all that stuff. But yeah, it really varies.
Yeah, we should have some peace for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, give us about 20 minutes, it'll be quiet.
Are you guys gonna have a garden?
It's not your standard garden. Yeah.
Yeah. We've kind of just been picking and choosing. We do have things growing. We mentioned a lot earlier, I guess, in this live chat. We made a hoop house.
A hoop house?
A hoop house.
I love saying
so
hoop house.
We have a bunch of seeds to transplant into that. Mostly what we're trying to get is lots of flowers, because we kind of mentioned earlier, for our wedding in August, we're growing as much as we can between here and my parents.
All of our own floral.
Yep, so we have a lot of flowers that are popping up. Vegetable wise, we're gonna have lots of tomatoes, spinach, lettuce, peas.
But we're not doing a garden, so like most of this stuff is gonna be planted on our hillside.
Well, I think like for the vegetables, we're gonna have. I mean, it'll be easy to like plant some stuff in the ground.
Yeah, most of it's gonna be on the hillside.
Do you want to have like vegetables on the hillside?
Oh yeah.
No, we never talked about that.
Most of it will be on the hillside.
We'll see. We I don't know about the garden. We don't have much of a garden this year.
No, but now, so like we touched on it earlier, so we do have like a decent indoor grow light set up to like get these starts going. So we have starts going right now. Those tomorrow are getting moved to the hoop house, and then another batch of starts is going underneath the light. So we're gonna have like a good rotation, good cycle going, and then like from the hoop house they're gonna go to the hillside. Hoop house to hillside.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, so gardening wise, mostly flowers and
next year we're gonna have like an actual garden, like a fenced garden.
Yeah, this year has kind of been all about let's get in the house.
Get in the house, and we need flowers for the wedding.
Yeah. It's amazing how much it's just so much trying to build a house, have a garden, have animals. Like we've been trying to kind of pick and choose what exactly we do.
Well, and like, we've talked about it, like say we were homesteading back in the day. This is how, they kind of would have done it. You need a place to live, obviously, and then you need to grow your food. So, I mean, luckily we're in a time where we can go to the grocery store and buy food.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, once the house is pretty much wrapped up, then we can start to focus like on the property and establish like the homestead as a homestead in a sufficient spot.
Right. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be nice.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Kel's here from Australia. Hi from Australia.
What's up? Thanks for popping in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lou says take out what you bring in. Yep. It's
pack
literally that easy, but somehow there's still garbage like in all these nice spots.
And the best part is typically, like when you bring stuff with you, the garbage you bring out is a lot less.
Yeah.
Those cans get lighter.
For sure.
But yeah. People struggle with that for some reason.
Ooh, just grinds my gears.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, burn them at least. Like, burn the cans. I don't know.
Not just like
it's not the best thing, but at least get rid of it.
Leave it for someone else to just pick up for you, because that's what it is. Like someone else is gonna have to pick it up.
And most of the time, it doesn't get picked up, so it just stays there.
Takes a while, yeah.
Gets buried, gets grass growing on it, then you don't see it, and then the next layer gets thrown on top, and.
Yeah, so Creekside says you have to wear helmets all the time, be insured, registered, and have the proper trail permits.
Just to ride on the trail, that's crazy. Yeah, it's much more lax down here. But like we talked about earlier, you have the other side to it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, much more lax.
Hello from Pennsylvania.
What's up? Brought up Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We saw Pennsylvania
right
hunting. Yeah. Yep.
See, Creekside says the train isn't bad at all. That's good.
Nice, right on.
It's not really too terribly loud for us either, but...
Yeah, I thought, we're using this iPhone to do this. It's got a pretty good mic set up, like their sound system. On this camera, at least. On the other camera, it's not too good, but... Yeah. Cool.
For sure.
Cool.
Yep, Craig says video audio is very good. Thanks.
Nice. Thanks, Craig. So that means that it's good service up here then. It was a little touch and go there in the beginning.
Yeah.
But must be working good.
Let's see. Cool. Wade says that we are shepherds of the earth, so we need to leave better than we found it. I agree.
Yes,
if we could all just, agree on that and do our part.
People don't realize that,
I feel like our earth would be a lot better off, but unfortunately, we're doing our best to destroy it pretty quickly.
Quite quickly,
Quite quickly,
yeah.
Yeah.
What did I... Oh, man, I was just watching something, and they're predicting And this was like one of their late predictions. Something, they're like, oh yeah, by 2050, not going to be a thing anymore.
What?
And I can't remember. I'm trying to think of it.
Was it the ocean one? We watched that.
What was it?
Movie?
It was something 2050, and I remember thinking like, wow, that's reality.
Scary to think
that's
about.
Weird.
Because I feel like
man, I wish I could think what that was.
We don't want to, get all too deep, but
yeah,
it's easy to just like turn your mind off and be like, yeah, it's all good. So we'll take care of it.
Well, think of like, a lot of the population lives in a city, and how do you see this when you live in a city? Mm-hmm. You don't realize where your food's coming from and where your waste is going.
Right, you don't have to think about it.
No, you don't. You just throw it in the garbage can, or you go to the store and get it. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't even have that perception, I don't think.
Yeah, it's true. But I agree. I hope that everybody,
What was that? That's going to bug me.
You think about it. I'll keep reading.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, so Creekside Maple says most of the trails here are actually old train tracks with rails removed. That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
It's really cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know if anyone's ever up here in, I guess it would be in Montana, the Hiawatha Trail is like that. Like it's an old train tracks, trestles, tunnels. It's super cool, and now it's a bike trail. But it's super cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I've never ridden that.
Yeah. So what's your favorite flower?
Ooh, I like sunflowers.
I like sunflowers. I love peonies. Tulips are super pretty.
Daisies.
Daisies, yeah.
Big fan of
We're going to have just like a lot of everything, I think, at the wedding. Whatever's going to be able to be alive in August, Obviously, we won't be having peonies or tulips or anything like that. Those are more of springtime flowers, but...
Lots of sunflowers.
Lots of sunflowers.
We planted. I'm stoked for those ones. They're called Russian giants. They're supposed to get huge. They're just popping up. I wish I would have sowed some inside, but...
Yeah. It's going to be nice.
Yeah. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be pretty. We'll make sure to
I think it's like,
document for...
I think we're going to do a live stream.
Should we live stream the wedding, you think?
Some of it, not the whole thing.
Some of it, yeah.
But I think we should pop in and say what's up to everybody and show them what,
We've been working hard for this.
Yeah, show them the progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm game.
If you guys would like it.
Yeah, if anybody would, want to see it, like
pop in.
Coolest wedding of all time.
I'm pretty sure you could see a good-looking lady in probably a really pretty dress.
It's gonna happen.
Sure.
Yep, it's gonna be there.
That's for sure.
Yep. Let's see here. What do we have going on? What's your favorite veggie for the garden?
Ooh.
I love cherry tomatoes. This year we've got cucumbers growing, so I'm excited about that. Big cucumber fan. I love, the tomatoes. I love the leafy greens. That's the best salad time.
Yeah.
Love all vegetables. The peas are delicious.
I didn't even cook the corn last year. I literally just ate the corn right off the the stalk.
Love the corn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
One thing on your live show you need to do is keep both of us on the right side of the screen because the chat pops up on the left. Good to know. So if we go like that.
I don't know. Nope, it would be this way.
You sure?
Because the chat pops up on the left.
So wouldn't you want the chat to pop up where we aren't?
Yeah, watch. It's going to move it. I think. Let's see. I might be wrong.
I think it needs to be this way.
You think it needs to be this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know. Maybe I'm completely off. Okay, let's see here.
Look, she's trying to cut me out.
No, get back here. Okay. I'm growing peppers, chilies, tomatoes, all the veggies, flowers for the missus. Good job, Keith.
Flowers for the
Smart
missus.
man.
Yep.
You like flowers. Let's see. So Creekside Maples, they're in Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh.
That's awesome. So way out east.
Nice, yeah. That is cool. Right on.
Yeah, that's
probably
cool.
Much different.
I would love to go up
here.
and explore Canada.
Yeah.
I work with a gal she's from maybe Nova Scotia. What's the islands over there? The Newfoundland and Labrador. She's from somewhere over there, but she says it's amazing.
June heard Noof.
Let's see. Oh, we got another train coming. Can you believe that, you guys?
It wasn't even 20 minutes either. I can see Liz shaking. I think we need to go down and get Liz some clothes.
The wind is blowing.
Yeah.
I'm going to catch up on these.
Okay.
So Papa A is off-grid retirement from New York.
Oh, what's up, brother?
What's up?
This is from my neck of the woods, kinda. From Rhode Island.
Let's see. So Wade, I just moved not long ago, so you need to do it in stages.
Get back.
Everything is in stages. Yep. So you gotta have the house, gotta be established, I guess. Before, otherwise, you're trying to be doing too much.
Go.
And you have a bunch of things that are just done not very well.
Can you? She's about to rip that off. There we go.
Noticed. Let's see. I do like a 5-year plan. Yeah. I guess if we could have a lot going in 5 years, we did a 5-year plan.
This place should be pretty established in 5 years.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I think so. I mean, we're a year in and we have most of a house.
Got a good base plan down. That's for sure.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Oh, in Queensland, Australia? Or is that New Zealand?
What's up? I don't know.
My geography. I need to brush up on it. It's 11:30 tomorrow morning.
If you guys didn't know, Idaho is like 48th in the nation in education.
Yeah.
Case in point.
As adults, we should be a little bit better with our geography.
I know, seriously. Hey, we can build a house, right?
Yeah. People have to get back to the land and respecting it.
Yeah, they do.
Seriously. Otherwise, like, if we don't have an Earth, what do we have? Nothing. Mars.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's crazy. They're going to send people to Mars.
Yeah. Some people are doing magnet fishing to get the rusty stuff out of rivers and canals over in the UK.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of that.
Awesome.
They find some wicked stuff sometimes, too. I've seen one dude, like, people are pulling, I'm sure it doesn't happen, like, super often, but they're pulling, like, guns out of the rivers and the canals and stuff. Yeah, it actually sparked an interest. And then I saw another dude, he does metal detecting down rivers that people float on. So, like, he's finding, like, rings and cell phones and GoPros.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, that would be super cool to do, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could find some stuff for sure. When we were up the trail, Liz found a water bottle that probably rattled off somebody's snowmobile.
Yep.
That was kind of cool.
Nice hydro flask.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, it's getting cold. Okay, we're almost there. Let's see. Live stream would be cool, but it's your special day. You don't need any extra stress. You're right. We could just do a video about it later or whatever, but we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. It might be impromptu.
Yeah.
If we do want to do something.
Maybe send the drone up and get a couple shots or something.
Yeah.
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 Turkey's still down there.
Yeah, people are agreeing. Hate seeing the conditions of the ocean. So much trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really super sad to think about.
Yeah, I can't think of the numbers off the top of my head, but there's some crazy statistics that are going around already about just the amount of mass that have, like, entered the ocean since the whole corona thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's an absurd amount, you know, so yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Oop. Liz has the screen right, Mike. Sorry.
Oh, it's so...
It's gonna be like this.
It was like that?
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
It's okay.
She nailed it.
Happens
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh.
Let's see. I've got a friend who plants sweet corn, says Craig. Green Giant in southern Idaho that gives us all the corn we want for canning. Ooh,
Nice. That's
nice.
awesome. Yeah.
Love corn.
We need to get some corn going. Not this year, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's going to be tough for us up here. We have...
It's a pretty short season.
Fairly short window.
Where we live too, like right in our, like on our property, it's like we have like almost a microclimate. Like it's...
Yeah, it was 29 here this morning, so...
We don't get sun until later.
Like 11.
Yeah, we're just tucked away.
Mm-hmm.
So not ideal for growing.
No, not ideal, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
We're getting
That's why we got the hoop house. The hoop house.
Yeah, we'll have to show you guys that.
I love the hoop house.
Let's see. If they would invest the money they're spending on Mars missions on cleaning up the countryside, that would be much better.
Man, true that. That's a good point. Never really thought of it that way.
You think, like, take care of the planet you have, and you won't need a new planet to go to.
That makes way too much sense. Why would people do that?
Because Earth is just so beautiful. Like, I'd way rather live here than Mars.
Yeah.
Like, Mars, you'd have to be, like, in a suit the whole time, I bet.
I'd like to vacation to Mars.
Yeah, maybe go check it out.
Yeah, just a quick trip.
Have a vacation home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good night, Keith. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us,
Sleep tight
man.
if you're still listening.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Idaho. Mike Idaho's #1 in good bars and clean air.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do have some good bars up here. A couple hole in the walls that I mean, I'm sure there's a couple other states where you still got them.
Sure.
But yeah. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. We got a lot of good things. Just saying, education is it's not up there. Don't get me wrong on that either. That was a good time. I liked high school.
Yeah.
I had some of the best memories from high school.
Learning, not so much, probably.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I learned a lot in shop class.
Yeah.
I love shop class. Wood shop, metal shop.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did
I learned through high school.
Learned a decent amount in high school. Don't remember much of it now. I don't think I learned what I'm doing now, you know.
I didn't learn how to do my taxes in high school, I can tell you that.
Yeah, now we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. We got it mostly figured out.
Yeah, seriously.
It's kind of complicated, but not so bad.
Yeah, you just enter in TurboTax.
Yeah, it does it all for you.
We're actually going to have to redo everything because, like, this is essentially our business now, so we're going to have to figure that out. But,
it's on the list.
Ooh, that wind is just getting
on the
cold.
List. What are we going to have for dinner? What are you making for dinner, babe?
I don't know. What are you making for dinner, babe?
I made breakfast and lunch. No, I made lunch.
You made lunch?
I made lunch for me, but I made breakfast.
I don't know. What do we got? Let's see. Oh, fish sticks?
Do we have fish sticks?
I think we have fish sticks.
No, I don't want that.
Fish sticks. We got fish sticks. We have ramen. We have mac and cheese.
We have way more than that. This is just the things that he
We have hot dogs.
apparently is capable of cooking.
We have noodles. What else we got?
We have lots of like.
I think we got chicken.
Anyways, we need to go cook dinner. It's getting a little cold up here too.
All right, yeah, I can see Liz
Thanks
shaking,
for hanging out with us, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button.
Yeah, and we'll see. We will see you in the next video for sure. It won't be long now.
Yes.
So,
yep.
So yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining us.
Catch you next time. Bye, guys.
Good night.